What it do, YouTubers? We back with another one. It's your boy Shrugging Cheesy, and today we got the motherfucking goat, Chase, son. What it do, Chase?
What it do?
Hi guys.
We got Chase in this bitch, son.
Hi guys. My floor's on fire.
Oh, bro,
That's what this is.
Got the cig,
That's what this is, bro. This isn't,
The studio's on fire because you've been spitting them bars, bro.
bro. You already know. Come back. Alright?
Come back.
You already know.
That shit was fire, bro. Really.
Bro, you guys destroyed that entire fucking thing.
Yeah.
So
Yo,
let's bring
nailed
it
it.
all the way to the beginning, real quick. Excuse me. So, how'd you get into rap, bro? How'd it start? Who influenced you? Like, why'd this start?
I was always like a little rap nerd. So like when I was like 3 or 4, my dad listened to a lot of Afro, man. And I know a lot of people will relate to this. I don't remember learning the lyrics to like Colt 45. I was just that young that I knew them, and I would rap that shit in school.
Yep.
So I'd be like, met this girl from Hawaii, stuck it in her ass, and she said, "Aye." Yeah, bro. I was like a little fucking 4-year-old in JK singing that shit, and I actually got in trouble, and my parents took music away from me. Because
Oh, really?
yeah, because my dad listened to Afro, man. Excuse me. He listened to Slim Shady, but like not Eminem. He listened to like Fack and all that shit. So I would go to school and I would fucking rap this shit, and they took music away from me. So I like had to keep it on the low.
They're pissed
So-
now, huh? That they didn't get you going earlier.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, they're pissed for a lot of reasons, but that's one of them. But yeah, so I was always into rap. Like I always liked rap because I felt like singing just didn't deliver the same rhythm experience. You know what I mean? Like you can sing on a track and there's rhythm, but it's like really slow. But if you deliver something angry that's not screamo, it's a whole different vibe. And that's why my attack style is so high.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've always rapped, but like the key points when I made the channel was when I think I was turning 15. Don't hold me to that. I think it was 15. It was 2015. And on my birthday, I was having a huge party. I was getting hammered. I was a little fucking asshole as a kid, so.
Feel you.
But
I was too.
but Jaron Benton and Hobson were filming like a video, and they put it on their Snapchat, and this was like around the time that Hobson was doing like the calling fans thing. And I Snapchatted Hobson saying I was a rapper, and I spit a freestyle for him. And him and Jaron Benton snapped me back and said, "Happy birthday, like you're dope, keep going." And this is before I had a channel. This is before I had a channel. I was just a fucking, you know what I mean? I just freestyled at a party and sent it to Hobson, and they said, "Yo, you're fucking dope."
Damn.
Awesome.
So, yeah, so 2 days later, so my birthday's May 9th. 2 days later, and you can look on my channel, May 11th, 2015, I created a YouTube channel. I was like, yo, I got to do this. Like, this is, they gave me inspiration. I wanted to pass that on. And then, rapping wasn't working, you know, it just wasn't working for a 15-year-old white kid. I don't know why, you know. It's pretty obvious now, but like at the time, I was like, I don't know why. Yeah. So I had to think smart. It's like, which market doesn't have a rapper in it? So like the gaming community did not have a rapper that was doing gaming videos. Like Logic was doing audio for the gaming montages. This is before Logic even had like 10,000 subs. Logic was doing the raps for FaZe Clan montages and Obey and all that shit.
Wait,
But I was like, damn. Yeah, that's how Logic started. So me and Logic, we're actually, like, to this day, we are signed on the same YouTube network because of what happened back then, before he even met Dizzy Wright, before all that, yeah.
Wow.
Man, who the fuck? Fucking, bro, I fucked my head. Hold up. This motherfucker is outside dragging, I swear to God, a shovel behind his truck. I don't know the point of it, but... That was some weird shit.
Bro, he's trying to...
He's definitely high as fuck. or I'm so high I imagined it.
Hey, I heard something.
Yeah, I heard it too.
This
but
fool's
I mean,
out here with the street sweeper,
we may
bro.
also be, I mean, what?
We
Might
might
also
also
be
be
what?
too fucked up to understand. Yeah, so like Logic was doing that, and I seen that there was a market that was untapped. So like the market for rap in the gaming community was exponential. Like everyone listened to rap in the gaming community. Anybody who was like trick shotting, like I used to be a trick shotter. I have videos of me hitting some shit that like most FaZe clan members cannot hit to this
You
day.
mean like 360 no scope type shit or something?
No, I'm talking like 1080 double glide with like a double wrist switch, bro. Like I was like I'm telling you, when I play Call of Duty to this day, I don't play like this. I play like this with my finger up here on like the A, Y, and X, and then I play claw.
Oh, okay.
So I was always a trick shotter, and I was like, yo, there's a huge market that no one is hitting in the trolling side of things. So if you entered a game, I had a series called Roasting Randoms. I entered a game and rapped as shitty as I fucking could. And then people would shit talk me, and those people who shit talk me, I would then snap out of nowhere and start roasting them and flaming them to like a whole nother level. And they were like, holy fuck, dude. Like, you know what I mean? And then I did the rap the map, so people ran around and threw throwing knives or shock charges on random objects in Call of Duty, and I would freestyle with what it was.
That's dope.
So it was all
bro.
gimmicky game stuff, but we manipulated it into a market that didn't have that. So there was no competition. Once I did the whole Call of Duty thing, and that kind of died out because every other rapper in the world was hopping on Call of Duty videos, and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna just stick in the same niche that everyone else now hopped on that I created. So what I did is I moved to Omegle. No one was doing rapping on Omegle. I was like, all right, I got it. So I did that. And then that became like way over, like, bro, to this day, people are still doing it. And it's just,
No, like
it became-
literally, you must have started that
Yeah.
shit. Like
I did.
People
Yeah,
are
yeah,
doing
there's-
it now, and it's popular now, which is crazy.
there was literally
Bro,
there was
you
literally
the
no.
godfather of YouTube rap?
I am. I just want to say, I just want to say, hold on. Real AK wasn't a thing. This
That's
is
true. That was before.
when I had 100K, real AK wasn't a thing. Crypto verified this. I don't even have to fucking give a receipt. When Crypt had 1,000 subs, I DM'd him and said, yo, you're fucking dope. Like, I seen the thing you did with Kiwis. You can spit really quick. Like, everything's like coherent. And I congratulated him on 1,000 subs. This is when I had like 90,000 subs. Crypt blew up fast. Crypt was a fan before he was a friend, which is super dope because I was also a fan before a friend, right? I hit him up and dapped him up on it. But yeah, I mean, I am the Godfather. I mean, Hi-Rez fucking DM me, dude. Hi-Rez DM me the other like 2 weeks ago and asked, he's like, yo, can I do an Omegle rap? I don't want to step on your toes.
Are you serious?
Wow. Bro.
Yeah. He asked me permission. I was
And then he
like, bro,
started doing
no,
that shit.
no
I
worries.
saw that.
Yeah, I was like, fucking do it up. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it. So like, someone else has to carry the torch. But that's because those videos where I was targeting a niche that didn't have rap in it, those videos did like 20 mil on Facebook, 13 mil on YouTube. On my channel, I got a mil. I had like every community channel on YouTube posting it, like video games channel posted, BCC trolling, first person, Face Carl. So everyone was hopping on this bandwagon because I was creating such a wave that no one could fuck with. Like, it's either you hop on it or I'm gonna outdo your channel at that point.
Damn.
Seriously, like that's how it was. Like, my channel was doing 1 million views, and these guys were, you know, they had like 3 million subs, and they were doing like 100K views. So they were like, yo, we have to post this guy now.
That's wild,
So,
bro.
When they posted me, it was like, I mean, Ask a Gangsta, he randomly reached out and posted me, and that was like 15 mil on YouTube. Like, that man made like 20 grand off me.
Damn.
Yeah.
fucked
So like, yeah, dude. So we
Be 20 grand you have.
that's 20 grand I have, my man.
Damn.
So it was always like a thing. We just found like a market that no one else tapped, and I just like full on targeted. Usually when you market online, it's like more of like a shotgun spray. It just kind of goes online, you know what I mean? Like wide out. But what I was doing, and what I still do to this day, because it's way more beneficial, is it's more of a sniper shot. So it's like, find a market, drill the fuck out of it. Find a market, drill the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? Instead of just throwing it out in spreads and getting a little bit here, a little bit there, it's more beneficial to like snipe into where you want to go, take over the whole market, leave it, start a new one. So now I'm on.
So you're
now I'm
saying
just
we're
on
fucking
music.
up doing instrument or interviews now then.
I mean, for the premise of your channel, no. I
Yeah,
just
no,
feel
I'm
like
just
you should do it in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously right now you can't because of the whole COVID or like funding issues, but like once you get a buzz, I know you will. You guys are dope. Once you get like a crazy buzz, take that money and fly the artists out and do something
100%.
creative like Futuristic did with the ball drop interview, where it's beer pong and every cup is a question.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
something entertaining that has never been done before. So maybe something dangerous. You know what I mean? So maybe like every time you answer a question, or like you play beer pong, right? But it's not only the question, you get shot like 4 times with a paintball gun.
Yeah.
Like some like,
I got
you know,
ideas, bro. I just need to make more money.
It's-
You know what I'm saying?
it's the bread, bro. I know what you're saying. I got
Yeah.
crazy ideas, but it's like, yo, that's 10 grand a video, and I can't do that right now.
Yeah.
So
Dude, we're just working off of like a $400 microphone and a fucking $90 interface, son.
what kind of mic you got?
I got the blue. Oh shit.
Blue bottle?
I don't want to move them.
No, not the blue bottle. Bro, this mic's fucking trash, bro. Amazon sent me
Bluebird.
the wrong one too.
It's a Spark SL,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Bluebird SL Spark,
this one?
and then this one's the large SL Spark condenser mic.
And then you got a Scarlett.
No, I got the PreSonus Audio Box USB 96.
I have a Scarlett.
That is better than than the Scarlett.
I fuck with
The
it,
Scarlett, the Scarlett gives off a lot of sibilance, but I mean that's what I'm using right now. Like as a Scarlett is my
Yeah.
focus, right?
bro. Yeah.
But I mean, this mic I don't use. This is like the old trash mic. I think it's like a TLM 102. I got a 103 now. So if you guys want a mic, you know, I'll fucking send it through.
Bro.
You literally pay shipping, bro. I'll hand you a fucking XLR mic. Like that's like high fucking end.
Deny you.
Dude, I'll hit you up after this, son.
Yeah, hit me up. I don't need it. Like I pulled it out the closet just for this. Like,
Damn,
this is the
bro.
only time I've used it all year.
That mic?
Stunting on us, son.
Hey,
No, I
so
just
you
got
said-
I upgrade. Okay. Get you there.
You said
Keep
your
going.
parents like stopped you from listening to music when you were like acting out as a kid. How did they support you when you started making raps?
They didn't at first. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Like they loved me making raps when I was in school. So I mean, they supported the music. Okay, so like they loved the videos. They were completely on board with it. I mean, it's hard not to because I blew up quick when I started targeting. I was making more than my mom, who's a nurse. You know what I mean? I was making more per month than my mom at 15, 16.
Damn.
So it was hard for them not to support, but the part that really made it hard for them to support is when I went through a lot of shit in school, a lot of shit in school. So, I mean, I was expelled because I fell asleep with a joint in my lip.
Bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, bro, that was horrible. And then like teachers would try and like put power on me, and I was just like, fuck you, like you don't know what you're teaching. You just go do a PD day every like fucking 3 weeks and learn the curriculum and then just read it off the fucking computer screen. Like you're stupid as I am, fucking idiot. So I was always like, that's facts though. It's like my mom wanted me to go to like after I dropped out, she wanted me to go to a music school to learn how to produce and engineer, and I was like, I'm not paying 20 grand a year for something I can YouTube and figure out on my own. Like people are so backwards with diplomas. But
100%.
once I started doing music and I seen it was working, there was a lot of shit going on in school and personal life. Like I got expelled, I got back in because I fought with the school board. But since you go over the teachers' heads, they don't like that, I guess. It's like, you know. So they took me out of all of my classes and put me in independent learning courses where I was in a cubicle with a fucking laptop. And I wasn't allowed to talk to people. Like they were like isolating me, just trying to be dicks. I'd finish my work, bring it to them. They would tell me, oh, we lost it, you have to redo it. And like stupid shit. Like they were wasting my time and I wasn't with it. So I just stopped going to class. I just dropped out and my parents weren't with it. They're like, we're going to drive you every day. I was like, yo, that's cool. But I want to rap. So at the end of the day, you can drive me to school. I'm going to walk through the first front doors. And then as soon as you drive off, I'm walking the fuck back out. I'm going to write music in the fucking baseball. Like you can't stay there with me all day. You have a job.
Yeah.
And they were cool with that. They were like, at that point, my dad was like, you need school. I was like, I mean, you dropped out. And then he just couldn't say anything else. He told my mom, like, he's like, yo, I have no fucking place to talk here. So you got to take this. And then they gave me an ultimatum. They said, either get a job, go to school, or do music. Because they seen how music was doing for me at that time. So I just picked music. They were super supportive of it from the start, but like the whole me dropping out of school for it, that raises a lot of like shoulders, because in this day and age, people don't see music as a career.
Man, but it can easily be though if you just put enough effort and work in every day, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
And even if you're not like Kendrick Lamar, like making millions, or Eminem making like millions, or Dr. Dre making billions off of ventures, like even if you don't do that, I mean, if you're making $4 or $5 a month, that's better than anybody who's telling you not to do it.
That's
You
more
know,
than I'm
so
at fucking my job.
Yeah.
So
I mean, last year there was times, and I don't mind saying this because the fans know how much they support. Like they fucking, I put my fans to work every day. There was times last year I was making like 10 grand a month.
that's fucking crazy, bro.
I only got to keep 1,000 though, because I felt bad. Like, hey, this is all fans' money and they're supporting the music, so I could get greedy and buy certain things. Like, I mean, I have a watch worth fucking 20,000, but that was when I was really young, and I hate it to this day, bro. I hate it to this day. I wish I could sell it for what I bought it for, but I can't, and it's not worth dipping out on now. But so I took all of that money and put it back into music. So I made a whole fucking studio. I've done ventures on promo, you know, like fly across the world, like just doing shit that would help the career, because if
Yeah,
the
but
money's
that's the
being
smartest
pushed to me.
thing. Because then you can.
Yeah,
get
because
your
I mean,
name
the
on
more
the
you
promo.
put in, the more you get out of it in
Yeah.
10 years. Exactly.
Damn, man. Well, all right. So, unfortunately, the first time we ever saw you was Blackout. I don't know. We're only like a year.
Why
and a
is that
half.
unfortunate?
It's not unfortunate. I'm glad we found you, but like I wish we
Yeah.
would have found you sooner. Is what I'm saying. But during Blackout, is this about you specifically? This you know, the whole alcoholism, the pills, this and that, or like is it about friends, family, someone else? Like, what's the premise behind it?
The premise of Blackout is me. It's some shit that I went through. The only difference is after the intervention with my family is, you know, is in the scene where I take the pills. I'm like, fuck you. And then I walk upstairs and end up killing myself with a gun, and then showing instant regret to it. So the entirety of the first, I want to say first half, or like first main part before that shit blasts off, 100% true. So I was popping perks. I was like literally any powder, bro. You could throw fucking speed in front of me and tell me it's speed. Like I could be addicted to coke, bro, and you could throw speed in front of me. I'll be like, yo, it's kind of the same, and then snort it. Like I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. I was like, yo, I'll be high for 3 hours rather than 30 minutes. I don't care. So I went through a lot of that, especially drinking. I mean, even to this day, I drink, but not to the extent I did. I moved to beer. Whiskey got me like, bro, I promise you, if we ever link, we're bringing the whiskey out just to, so you guys could see like the old Chase where, fuck, bro.
Bro, I got the Jameson on deck right now, son.
Bro, I would literally shot like a 2-6, like 26 ounces of alcohol. I would just take shots. I don't mix my whiskey because I don't like the taste of like hard alcohol mixed. So I'll just suffer for 2 seconds, take a sip of fucking chaser, and then I'm golden and fucking drunk up. You know,
so for that song though, like I felt that so much because I'm 34 now, but in my early 20s, bro, I was a fucking problem. Obviously, I'm still doing it. But I was a fucking problem, bro. I did the stupidest shit and partied way too much and had way too much sex with random bitches. Like, it was a problem, fool. So, like, that shit hit me, like, and I felt it. You know what I'm saying? Did you just salute me?
Bro, fucking. Yeah, and I mean, like, I'm in my early 20s now, but I felt like I matured a lot because when I was 13. There was a lot of shit that went on in my family life. I don't want to get into that necessarily because it brings the mood down of the entire interview. But there was a lot of shit going on there with family passing away. But after that, I just turned into like a huge pothead. And by the time I was 15, I was actually living with my auntie because me and my parents got in a huge fight. And I was like, fuck y'all, I'm leaving. So I went and lived with my auntie and my cousin. And then I moved back. And I don't want to say my parents were cool with it, but they knew they couldn't stop it. I was like, yo, you can either let me smoke outside or I'm going to smoke in the fucking room when you guys go out of my room. Like, I'm going to do it. You can beat my ass, but after I get an ass beaten, I'm going to fucking light up a joint. Like, I don't care.
make the pain go
and
away.
they were cool with it. But then I started to realize like I was really being a little shithead. And to any kids out there who are being a shithead, you're fucked. All right, you're fucked. Worst case, Ontario. All right, your parents give you that benefit of the doubt and just baby the fuck out of you. But I seen I was being a little shithead, and I moved out of my parents' house and caught myself a crib when I was 17.
That's what's up, bro.
So I grew up fast. When I was 17, I had a whole house to myself, like a 4-floor house, bro.
Damn.
I was a rapper with a decent fan base. I had money. Like I was drinking and fucking and drinking and fucking and
That's what's up, son.
I went through that early. So now that it's 4 years now and I'm 21, it's like I don't even want that. I just wanna make my money, start that family, just fucking live my life. Cause people think like big booty, big titties, like you urge for it. You're like, yo, I need that. But it really doesn't matter. Like you're gonna get it. It's gonna be cool for like 2 weeks, and then at the end of the day, it's like, yo, this fucking chick is so annoying. Like I can't even nut. You know what I mean? Like she's so annoying that I just hate fucking her. Like it was just like it was shit like that. It was like I knew she was a groupie and only wanted money, and it's like I'm not gonna give you money. Like, and she wants my money, so now I'm not gonna give her my cum because,
Fuck these hoes.
bro, nut in her mouth, she'll spit it on her hand and shove it in her. Like this fucking
Bro,
women out here are like.
True that.
yeah, man. Well, you were big already at that point, so like I get it.
Yeah. I wasn't big until Blackout though. Blackout, and that's why it's like not unfortunate that you guys found me at Blackout, because I'm glad you found me at all. Because
Yeah. Well, we are too.
I was
You're on the wall,
yeah,
son.
I was in the niche of like gaming, and a lot of people weren't in that niche that had money. Like most of the gaming people who were buying the music or doing all that were like fucking 13. So,
Oh, bro, are you shotgunning right now without me, son?
oh, you want me to wait?
Oh, bro. Wait, yeah.
I'll-
Why don't you
I'll
ask him a
wait.
question? I'm gonna grab something to open
Hey,
this
let
up
me
real
ask you a
quick.
question real quick. So like, who in the game, like in the rap game, is like your biggest, most like feature you want, like the rapper you want on your song?
You got to give me a second. 5 years ago, I would have said Eminem, but like at this point, there's so many dope artists that I found. Hobson definitely, because that was like a main inspiration. So just getting a collab with Hobson, like I know it's not gonna propel me at like exponential heights. It definitely will help,
It probably.
but it's not gonna like put me on a Kendrick level.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like Eminem would. But Hobson had the main inspiration with me, and I would say Jerem Benton before Hobson, but I already have that, so.
Yeah.
I would say Hobson indefinitely if we did some like conceptual shit. Or Boogie. Not a Boogie with a hoodie, but like just Boogie, who made
the one that signed with Shady.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's so dope.
He's so dope.
So dope. His punchlines are so basic and his flow is so basic, but like his cadence that he brings to it that makes you feel like
He be scheming too.
I cheated on my queen for a hoe.
Yeah.
That's how she go. Like it's so simple, but it hits really well. Yo, my beer is like fucking bubbling up, bro. We gotta.
Bro, I'm ready. Are you
You
ready?
been ready?
I've been ready.
All right, do you want to race it?
Yeah, let's do it. Count it off,
Okay.
bro.
You don't
Count it off.
Go,
Wait,
Trev,
3,
you count it off.
2, 1, go.
Let's go, son.
It was lagging, but
It lagged a little bit, so I couldn't tell if you won or if I won, but
I heard you pull it off
It was a
like
draw.
like 2 seconds before I pulled it, or like a second before I pulled it off. I think you won that one.
Discord delay.
yeah, fuck Discord.
Discord
bro.
delay.
Probably should have done
But-
this in Zoom, but
Hey, but we got an Instagram post of him just straight murdering one. So I mean,
yeah, that's up there.
That's true.
So, speaking of features, like, what's your like next like avenue that you want to go down? Since you're saying you got these ideas and you want to target this specific thing, what's like the next thing if you can speak on that? You got any crazy ideas out there? Wait, let me get this. It'll give me an idea. Bro, fuck it. I need that too, son. Donkey dick.
All right,
bro.
I got an idea for $1 million invention. All right, ready?
All right. Well, no. If it's $1 million invention, let's not put that out there.
No. This is like the bottom of. This is like last resort. All right.
All right.
It's
I'm
funny.
not giving you the A list. Don't worry, bro. All right. So, it's like it's a little thin thing, right? About this, but like when you pull it out, it rolls out into a wire mesh that you can cut a cake in one slice.
What?
Bro, that's actually kind of sick, though. I'm not gonna lie, because like I get what you're talking
Yo.
about. 'Cause
Yo, you know what I mean? Like,
I
it's
do
like
signs
wire.
for a living, and we use like this wire shit to take signs off, because the fucking VHB is so hard to rip off the wall. I get what you're saying, bro. I understand.
Just
it.
like if you had wires and just pushed it through the cake. Whole
Yeah.
cake cut.
Fuck a rap idea.
Bro.
No, okay, that was a joke. That's a good idea though, like as a joke.
Hey,
Um,
but I get it though, because I use one of those. I have your fucking prototype.
No, with like the new music, it's all over the place. I'm just trying to be as versatile as I can and save costs everywhere I can. So I mean, I just bought a bunch of plugins so I can mix my own music. Because I have an ear for it already and I have like the equipment for it. So like, why not? So, I'm just trying to like get into every situation. So I know how to edit videos, like music videos, pretty good. Like record engineering. I'm learning how to mix. I can produce. I'm trying to get everything on lockdown. That way I can drop a song a day and not worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As for like which lane I want to do, I'm saying Blackout was pretty lit. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna say. I mean, like, so I'm just saying, come September, there's 5 Wednesdays. There's 5 Wednesdays in September.
Oh no, you got an EP
Maybe like
coming
a
out, son? What you
maybe like a
talking about?
Stories of September thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some high quality storytelling shit where it puts you in a different perspective.
Okay. I like
Kind of
that.
like Blackout. Like we see an addict on a normal day and you're like fucking crackheads. But like when you watch Blackout, you don't want to call him a crackhead no more. You're like, damn.
Damn, yeah.
You feel for the
So
guy.
like, so pulling someone into an impactful, different perspective is definitely what I want to do. So I'm just saying, there's 5 Wednesdays in September. You just gotta wait and see.
All right, bet.
Okay, so what are your like end goals, or like where do you see yourself in the next couple years in rap? Like at the top of the game, or you trying to change the world with a message? Like what are you trying to do?
I don't even think that far ahead, bro. To be real, like currently, I want to give people a message, but I can't say in 10 years I will. You know, how many messages does one have?
Yeah.
So, I mean, in 10 years, if I'm making decent money, who knows? I might just make a fun song, you know, just something fun to get the edge off, or just to break the dust off. It just depends. I might not even be rapping in 10 years.
True. I mean, you
I'm
could
just
do
thinking-
all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I'm just thinking right now, yeah, I want to give that message, but 10 years from now, I might take my rap money and invest into a company and be a millionaire off that. Or my clothing company I start with the whole Chase movement pops off and millionaire off that. There's so many different lanes, and it's like whatever's making you more money, you have to prioritize. I'll always be a rapper, and I'll always drop a song every now and again, but it's like, what am I going to push in 10 years? I have no clue.
Yeah. So
No clue.
fair enough, man. I get it. Like I don't even think about what I have to do tomorrow. But
Dude, my dinner situations literally wake up, go to the store, buy some food, and then cook it. Like
Yeah.
I don't buy groceries in bulk because I don't know what I want to fucking eat in 2 days. Like that's so stupid. I'll just drive to the store, buy what I need, and make myself some dinner.
so this is gonna be a super generic question, but I'm honestly curious. Like, so how
Okay.
is it living up in Canada? Like, cause I honestly have no fucking idea. I'm just curious.
It's you know how Crip made that tweet? I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like after you drop an album, you get post album depression.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like when you put so many hours into something and then you drop it and it's just like you're not doing anything, you're like, damn, like this sucks. Like you actually get depressed after a project. And that's how it is living in Canada. Y'all weren't ready for it. That's how it is living in Canada. It's
Dog.
so sad because we don't get the sun y'all get in the US. We don't get that. Like based on the science behind it of the world like turning a certain way in the you know
The tilt
Earth
of the
orbiting the
Earth.
sun.
Yeah.
we don't get the same amount of UV as you. So I'm telling you, I know like 40 people who are prescribed vitamin D pills.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I get it.
Me especially. I'm supposed to take 6 pills a fucking day, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go sit in the sun and hope, you know.
Well, we're from Portland. Well, not Portland, outside of Portland, Oregon. So it's like 9 months of rain here, bro, and shitty weather. So like, I totally understand it. And like
It's like
70%
seasonal depression is a real thing. But then I'm also like not the person to ask how it is to live in Canada, because I don't live in a city like Toronto or Winnipeg or anything like that. I live really secluded, so my town probably has like 700 people, bro.
Oh, that's
Damn.
legit though, to be honest.
I'm telling you, behind my neighbor's house, hold up, look, it's fucking tree. That's it,
What the fuck?
That's what's up, bro.
bro. It's just
Okay.
tree.
It
So
looks like literally looks like you're in fucking Oregon right there.
Yeah, a little bit.
yeah. Basically, we have the same like area, right? But here is like, if you don't have something to do in the outdoors, like a quad or a dirt bike or a side by side or a boat to go fishing, or you know, a PAL, so you can't legally own a gun, like your boy.
Wait, so how
Then
wait, let's get into that. How do you own a gun up there? What's a PAL?
okay, so PAL is basically the license to where you can register a gun. So there's steps. When I was 12, I took a course. It's hunting safety and gun safety. So you have to take both and pass both. Because even if you want a gun and you don't want to hunt, I mean, the only reason in Canada to have a gun is to hunt. That's what they see. So they make you take both courses. It's quite a bit of money. When you turn 16, your course automatically gets upgraded to where you can have a gun with you, but it has to be registered to someone in the vehicle. So like my mom could have her gun when we're hunting, and I could have my gun that was technically registered to her that she bought specifically for me to use. And I mean, you can hunt with one gun. Like you can shoot a gun at 12 if you fucking take the course. But you can't own it or hold one by yourself. 16, you can hold it by yourself. 18, you can hunt alone. So I can take my mom's registered gun at 18, go out in the woods by myself, as long as I have permission from her to do so, and then go hunting. I can do that at 18. And then at 18, you can file for a PAL. And a PAL, I think the U.S. needs. I'm like, fuck all the other shit in the U.S. Okay? A PAL is the main part, because it talks about what are you using this gun for. So it gives a reason. Like, why do you need a gun? If it's for like house protection, they're like, cool. You know what I mean? If it's for hunting, cool. If it's for range shooting, cool. Like they just want to have your reason behind it. And then they go mental health background checks. So I can't get a PAL because I'm on anxiety medication. So if I got a gun in the case that I stopped taking my anxiety meds and just went fucking ballistic and killed everyone, that would be on them. So I can't get a PAL until it's like 2 years of my anxiety meds working and showing proof of working, like going to the clinic and shit. And then all of a sudden they'll give it to you. They're like, okay, you're trusted, you're on your meds, you're doing better. But the US don't have that, huh? Because I have friends that are like 18 and they just walked in and bought a fucking gun, just like that, just fingerprints and guns.
Bro, that you don't even need fingerprints. They do a background check. Like, so if this fool is 19 now, he could just literally walk into any gun store, buy a gun. They will do a background check, but like,
make sure you're not a felon.
Yeah, like, so like in 3 hours, this fool could just walk out with whatever gun he wanted.
You just have to have an ID.
I mean, it's
Isn't it
different,
20?
though.
Isn't it 21 for like a handgun though?
Yeah, handgun is 21. You can get a long rifle at 8.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, because you can get a shotgun at 18.
Well, that's different in different places, though,
Well,
bro.
it's for here, for
So
Oregon.
like in
it's 21
Oregon,
for a
it's
pistol.
21 for a. I thought it's 21 to have a carry license.
No, you can have. You can
I think
have
you can still own a
long
pistol.
rifle. Oh, I don't know.
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
I don't
I
think
don't
you.
think you can.
I think in all of the states, like that's a bare minimum. It's like 18, you can get a gun. 21, you can get a pistol.
Well, I'm pretty sure you
pistol
can
you
buy.
can-
But that backfires, because everything we see on like massacres and shit are always AR-15s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like no one's doing a full massacre with a 6-shot pistol. Like that's just not a thing, bro. You got to reload too many times. It's a hassle. Like they're gonna
That's just
grab the
so
big
you can,
guns.
I mean,
Bring it with you. and
honestly,
shit.
if I have I have 3 different guns. One's an
You can bring
AR.
an AR with you though.
I have an AR, and it has 30 rounds in one clip. This is just fucking hypothesis right here, obviously. But
Dude, wait, hold up, pause. That's
Yeah.
another thing with Canada. We have rules on how much you can hold in a clip. You can't in a shotgun. You can't have more than like 4 shots loaded into it.
Really?
Yeah, and our clips are 6 shots or 5, 6 or I think it's 6 for like
You can't
any
just carry them,
rifle,
right?
anything like that. So they don't make mags in Canada that you can buy legally that hold like a bunch of rounds. It's just
Wow, that's crazy.
bare minimum. Shotguns you load in the tube, and if you know the tubes are always so short, you can only hold 3 bullets, and then the one you're shooting.
Yeah.
And then the clips we buy are I think 6 shots, even for 22s and like smaller guns like that.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, you could essentially have 2 9s with 16 in each. That's 32. Like, you know what I'm saying?
2 9s with 6
16.
shots.
16.
No, 6.
No, here.
In Canada though, it's
That's what I'm
whoa.
saying.
Wait, so the law is 16?
No, there's
No,
no
where you're at.
law.
Drum mag.
I'm just saying you can literally, like, a regular clip holds 16 for a 9mm. That's
Bro.
all. That's all I'm saying. And you could have one in the chamber, so you could have 17 bullets. That's
And you
34
can
bullets
carry
with
it,
2
like,
pistols.
anywhere.
Yeah, and if you have a concealed carry weapon, well, that's what I think is the
Yeah,
21-year-old
concealed
thing.
carry license, yeah.
Concealed carry license. Then you can fucking have it on your person and carry a pistol. I don't think you have to be 21 to buy a pistol,
I don't know.
but I'm not sure. I could be.
I
could
mean,
be
why would they
wrong.
let you buy it?
I
if you
just
can't carry it?
I just
Yeah, I don't know.
well, to have it for a range or something. Like here, we're not allowed pistols whatsoever. Like pistols are restricted unless you're like registered to a range, and it's the only place you're gonna use it. Like when you carry your pistol outside the house, you have to have a trigger lock on it.
Yeah, bro, America's fucking crazy though. This is the land of. This is the
I
wild,
like
wild west out
I
here.
like what America does though, because
Oh yeah, yeah.
Justin Trudeau just took away all of like you can't even carry a pistol anymore. Like that shit's done. There's no ARs in Canada. But it's like if you're a range shooter, and I love shooting guns. I love it. Like I have
having
like
a
a
second
crazy
dick.
ass Yeah. Exactly, bro. It's like blowing off your second dick.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I have like a crazy good shot. So like my dream was to buy a Barrett 50 cal.
Oh, okay, son.
Yeah, it was 10 grand, but I was like, yo, that's a beast sniper, and I like the idea of having like one shot. And they were legal in Canada because like you can't do a massacre with a fucking Barrett 50 cal. Your shoulder would blow apart before you did that.
Yeah,
You'll get
So
it
they were allowed, but now Justin Trudeau with all like the riot shit with the COVID shit, and then there was a Newfoundland shooting where a guy dressed up as a cop got a cop car like that he made that was a replica and just drove around shooting people, and like the cops couldn't find him because he was in a cop car dressed as a cop and just like fucking driving by him.
that's
So he took away all the guns at this point, except for like hunting rifles or like a 12 gauge. But it's like, bro, you can. I don't want a gun you can hit fire. I want a gun that when you shoot it, like it tells you that it's a gun. It's like, damn, all right, I'll respect the fuck out you.
You're up.
My bad. I took it there. My bad.
I want to get back into like music, so
Yeah, no gun. I'm just saying, y'all need something for guns, but
No,
I
I
like the
agree,
way that
bro.
guns are super
Yeah,
accessible
yeah,
in the
yeah.
U.S. So like, no restrictions,
That's the only
but
thing you're
definitely
gonna
mental
protect
health
yourself
checks.
with. Against someone else with a gun, you need a gun.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
so for music, other than hip hop, do you have any plans for like maybe doing like a rock song or any type of other genre? I don't know if you fuck with that shit or only solely hip hop.
Have you heard the feature I did where it was like purely heavy metal?
Oh wait, did we listen to that?
What's it called? Do you
Bird
know?
Box.
Oh wait, no. It's on with like a smaller YouTuber guy, right?
That's a girl.
Oh, then it's a different song. Then
I don't
I'm
know.
thinking.
I didn't know you. Wait,
No, we listened to that on something.
I swear I heard you like doing scream, like a scream.
It was probably Instagram. Yeah. Instagram. I posted about it where I was in the woods and shit. But
Are you on top of a car at any point in that video, or like right near a car or something, or is that something different?
No.
I'm thinking of. All right, my bad.
That's
You might be
something
thinking of
different,
Brave
man.
Fingers.
I don't know what I'm thinking of, but anyway.
So I have a heavy metal song out where I'm doing growling and like all that shit. I grew up on heavy metal. I mean, I still have a Megadeth shirt. I went to like a big ass tour where it was like Hell Yeah, Megadeth, Device, like a bunch of other artists. I seen fuck, what's his name? Zach Wild.
Mm-hmm.
He did like a crazy like 30-minute guitar solo on stage on that tour. So like I always grew up on heavy metal, especially like softer rock like Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was shit that I grew up on with rap. It was like split family wise. My dad liked rap, and then like everyone else in my family liked alternative rock or heavy metal. So,
That's right up my alley, bro. I get it.
bro, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Metallica,
Um,
Pantera, that's my shit.
dude, Pantera, dude, I'm so sad he got shot.
Yeah, bro. Crazy.
That's like the whole premise of Safe, you know.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
but yeah, so I definitely want to do heavy metal shit. I do like folk rap too, like folk music type rap. Um, a lot of mumble rap lately.
Mumble
Not like
rap.
not mumble rap, but party rap where you like throw a little bit of auto tune, just have fun with it. You're like,
Yeah.
bitches on my dick, but lately I've been feeling valiant. Uh, she gonna call me a stallion, like shit like that. Where it's just
Yeah.
like it, nothing lyrical, but it's
Bangers.
fun. Yeah, it's fun to do. It's always fun to
Alright.
do.
Well, so all right, let me ask you this then: who's your favorite? We'll just say not rapper, but YouTuber that you've worked with, if you have one. Like, who's the dude that was most responsive, or had? Okay, wait, that's a different question. Let me just have you answer that first.
Who put it in retrospect? Who is like
Who's
the
like
best
no, not
person I've
best
worked with, or just like you, or like the most like that I
Like,
like to work with the most,
that
right?
you like to work with slash who maybe is the most fun to work with or whatever. But
On
don't say who you
platform
think
or
is
as
don't say who you think the best rapper is yet. That's a different question.
no, yeah, okay. But like best YouTube rapper that I've worked with, or best person I work with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's
Like,
let's stick with rap then. Yeah, I get what you're asking.
hold up. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, no, I can.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like, who's the best YouTube rapper I've
Rapper.
worked with? Not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
best rapper, but like the most fun I had, or like best time I had with like someone I work with in general.
Let's go with both of those. How about you just answer both those?
Touche. I think Crip was the most fun. It's Crypt or Matt. Me and Matt had like a fucking blast when we filmed the whole Crossed Out EP. Like that was, bro. We filmed, and then at the end of each filming session, we had a Taco Bell like experience every time, and and there was nothing better than filming all day without eating and just being upset at each other, and then all of a sudden just sitting down to a cheesy gordita crunch, bro. Like, there was nothing, or like a crunch wrap supreme, bro. There was not. It just hit. It was like we just sat there in silence, like eye locked, just fucking nodding while we ate, bro. Like it was like, so like that was great. But Crypt also, I would say like half and half, like Matt and Crypt, because Crypt's a real genuine dude, and he doesn't give a fuck. Like I could have fucked someone. I had a UTI at the time, so like my dick hurt, like just to pee it hurt. So I had a UTI.
Got that
I had a
Usher fool,
UTI.
let it burn.
This man said Usher, nah, bro.
Oh my god.
Not the heavy, bro. Or not the herpes. I mean,
No.
not the herpes.
Okay, I'm just. That's why I said no, not that.
Nah,
Okay,
not that, fool.
Not
a friend,
that,
That's a
but,
friend that'll stick with you forever, son.
that's a different combo.
Yeah.
But I had a UTI, and he was down to let me fuck someone at his crib, and I was like, I was like, 100%, I'm gonna fuck this girl. And then I went to the bathroom to shower, and I got my dick hard, and it just hurt. And I told her, I was like, yeah, maybe next time, because like I knew I couldn't pump if I couldn't even get it, hard. So I was like, nah.
Oh, bro.
But he was down for it. He didn't give a shit. I mean,
Yeah.
That's the
3:30 in the
homie.
morning, we were Uber Eatsing food, and he was like telling me if like the neighborhood of like a certain girl that I was trying to fuck was good neighborhood, or if it was like sketchy. You know what I'm saying? Like he was, cause I wasn't from there. I was like, yo, you're from this place? Cool, I'll come hit it. And then he was like telling me like, bro, like that's a bad apartment building. Like cops are always there. I was like, all right, never mind. I'll be over there.
That's
You know?
hilarious,
Right
bro.
here, bro.
So he's a really homie too. But I don't know. It's between them. Now for the best person I've worked with, I think it would be It's a hard one. I think it would have to be Jericho.
Jericho.
Yeah.
The-
So he's
like the
he's
big
like a
YouTuber?
beatboxer.
Oh, okay.
No, he's a beatboxer. I mean, he has like 500K. He's doing like Omegle beatboxing right now.
Is he like British or some shit?
No,
Is that who? Oh, okay, never mind.
you're thinking of Jericho with
What'd
like a CH.
What'd you just say?
Mine, Jericho. So it's like
Okay, okay.
JERQO. Yeah, he's probably my favorite person I work with, or J-Dam.
I don't know who that is either.
J-Dam's like a rapper, but he's not a YouTube rapper at all.
Oh, okay.
So like he's like really dope. Me and him have been friends since way like 2015, bro. We've been doing raps when I was in my parents' garage and he was in his mom's laundry room.
Bro,
You know, and we would make these dope records, and then now I'm in my own home studio, and fucking J-Dam's in LA with like Big Sean and shit. So it's like
oh, that's wild, bro.
yeah, we leveled the fuck up.
Damn. Big Sean's so underrated. I don't know why I didn't put him on the fucking GOAT wall.
Yeah, honestly, like take me the fuck off and put him on.
No, fuck that, bro. You staying up there.
Hey, so what are your hobbies other than like fucking bitches and smoking weed outside of rap?
It's a good question. Drinking liquor,
Yeah, liquor too. Yeah.
Skateboarding, hacky sack. I can literally like hacky sack for like 150 hits in a row without dropping the motherfucker. Like I'm crazy at it.
Damn.
Fishing, quadding, like outdoor shit. I also enjoy producing on the side. My beats aren't good enough to use on my channel yet, but they're getting there.
Hey, how much you selling for though? We need some beats, son. You know what I'm
I
talking?
I just sauce a few. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm down, bro. We need some beats.
My melodies are there. It's just like drum patterns. So like I've had producers. I'm not gonna say names, but producers who like 500K on YouTube, like 200K on YouTube. I was like showing them like my shit, and then they wanted me to send them the melodies so they could use them.
Really?
Damn. Okay.
Melodies are there because like I have like that vibe. It's just like the drum pattern. I can't hit like triplets like that yet, but I'll give you some beats. I'll saw some.
You don't gotta give them, bro. You already did a song for free. Like, come on.
Yeah,
son.
but I'm not gonna sell them anyways. Like, they're just sitting there. I'm not gonna use them.
All right.
Nice guy, Chase.
That's what's up, bro.
Nice guy, Chase.
He said, "Fuck you."
Beats, feature, mic. You know what I'm saying?
That,
Like,
no, bro. That's
fucking-
what I'm saying. That's too much.
Do you
bro.
want me to
Like,
rap
reaching
the
off
songs
you,
for you
Jesus.
too? Like, what's going?
Jesus.
Hey, might as well hop on a whole album now, right? Like,
Let's do a little collab album one time, little EP. All right.
Let's get it. I don't care.
All right. So,
No, like honestly though, like EP, I wouldn't mind because I freestyle on my records anyway, so it doesn't take long.
perfect fucking segue, bro. Because I know you fuck around with freestyling a lot. How'd you get good at freestyling?
That was the market I had to hit, so I had to practice it. Because like you can't write a rap that was like, you know, you don't know who's gonna shit talk you in a game. You don't know who you're gonna have to roast in a Call of Duty lobby. You don't know that, so you have to freestyle it.
Yeah.
So you have to get good at that to do that specific idea. With Omegle, it's the same thing. Like you don't know what color shirt they're gonna wear, what hat, or what environment they're in that you're gonna freestyle and trip them out that you're actually like rapping a song that is completely off the head. Because that's the whole shock value of it. And I don't know. I just started freestyling like that, and it took off to where I have an obsession problem. So when I like start doing something like Photoshop or mixing or production or rapping, like I obsess over it until I feel like I'm one of the best in my lane, you know?
That's what I'm honestly trying to be, like, the best freestyler. I don't even want to rap, bro. I just want to freestyle all the time, bro. That's my shit.
I'm just saying, man, you got to put up with me. I'm gonna be here.
Oh, bro, like,
That's
so I thought I was
my
dope
lane, my
as
guy.
fuck until, like, I started finding these random fools, like, just, they would, like, follow us on our channel or whatever, and then we invite them to Discord, and then I'll be like, what the fuck? We heard Lo the Rapper do some shit that I swear to God had to have been written, but it wasn't. Like,
he'd be
this fool,
writing in his brain while
dude, it
he's
was
freestyling, bro.
insane. And I was like,
Bro.
and I've heard you freestyle too, bro. And you be scheming and doing doubles and triples and shit like in freestyles. Like I was like, damn, I thought I was dope, fool.
No, it's so easy. The thing is that you got to learn with freestyling is I don't practice freestyling anymore. Like I don't. And when I used to practice freestyling, what I would do is I'd wake up every single day and think of a rhyme scheme.
Mm.
So not even a rhyme scheme, just a word. So like intelligence, right? You would write intelligence down. And then you'd be like, what could I rhyme that with in a song? And then you write as many things as you can all day. So just constantly think about what you could rhyme with intelligence. So like it's evident,
Just build your knowledge
relentlessness,
of rhyme
like
words.
like sentiment, evident, medicine, cabinet, laughing at, everywhere. You know what I mean? Like you just bend words to work that you could do,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you have a list like this big. And that's just one day. You wake up the next day, start a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And then post those on your wall so you could see them and read them all every single day and just memorize a bigger vocabulary, because reading books can give you a vocabulary but not really. Like it takes so long that you have to read every single day for like 2 years to get like a decent vocabulary, because you're just reading it.
Yeah.
You know, you're not studying it. You're intrigued into the story, not the structure of it. So that's what I did when I was freestyling like crazy. And bro, there was not a word I couldn't spit. I mean, I learned words like hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia, which is the
What
fear of big
fuck?
words.
That's a word.
Yeah, I learned. Yeah,
big
that's the
words
fear of
is a
big
huge
words, and it's a
word.
big word, which is really ironic. There's a lung disease from inhaling silica dust or volcanic ash.
Silica.
It's an
Yeah.
inflammation. Yeah, it's an inflammation of the lungs. It's called pneumona ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
What the fuck?
So
Jesus.
yeah, no, like I went hard in the freestyle because that was my market, and now that I switched, it's like freestyle and writing are so different. Like I have trouble writing at this point because I just want my brain to like do its thing instead of like stressing it and writing it out.
Yeah.
But yo, I'm gonna get you in a server on Discord since y'all are Discord guys. There's a server called RMC, Royal
Yeah.
Music
Oh.
Community.
I just got invited to it on Friday, bro.
Yo, my homie owns it. If you
Does
need
he?
anything in there, let me know. Yeah, yeah. Me and him were rapping on TeamSpeak like fucking
Team speak, oh god.
Damn,
like
that's
8 years ago, bro.
That's old as
That was
fuck,
long
bro.
ago.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm telling you, like on TeamSpeak, like 8 years ago, we was spitting shit. So
Hey,
I got you if you need anything.
All right. Yeah, no. So last Friday or Saturday, this fool named For Reals. Do you know that fool? Then? Do you happen to know
Nope.
that guy? Oh, okay. He came into our live, and then at the end of our live, I invited anyone that wanted to come into Discord and freestyle with us. And this fool just went off, and then he invited me to that Discord. And then I started
RMC,
spitting
yeah,
in there, bro.
bro.
Yeah, it was dope as fuck. Cause it's like 24/7 that they're doing that shit.
Dog, if you ever heard like Schwanga spit, he's a British guy, but like literally the best art. He's doing like rhyme schemes like eternally they murder me, the burgundy and crimson will be dripping for eternity, but Merc and G's will certainly be something that they cert with me. Like, bro, he's on some shit like everything. He doesn't waste a syllable. Everything
Yeah.
rhymes, and it all makes sense on punchlines. And it's like, bro, fuck you. I got a right to get that outcome, bro. And like you're sitting
Yeah.
there like just fucking hovering your mic, pissing me off.
Well, so who do you think is the best rapper then on YouTube, on the YouTube scene? Who do you think is the best rapper? And then you don't have to answer that because I know you're homies with a lot of them. But if you want to answer it, I'm curious.
I think some odd savages, to be real.
Bro, Samad is kind of nasty, bro.
It's just the quality of it and then blending it. Because the thing I think about a best rapper is who's doing it current style. So like I can sit here and spit on some old school shit all day, but it's not gonna make me the best rapper, because currently the best rapper is whatever makes you move,
Yeah.
right? And I thought Joyner had it because he was mixing that old school with the new school, but then I heard Samad when he blew up off the whole like Crip promotion thing, and Samad does a weird thing where his quality expands past everybody on YouTube. And I was paying $1,000 a month to get my quality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this dude was just fucking throwing it out like it was nothing. But at the same time, he's saying shit and making it sound like a mumble rap record. But he's saying shit and it's cohesive enough so you can hear it, but not cohesive enough to where like you can't vibe with it.
Yeah.
So
he
he's
definitely blended that shit. Like I get what you're
yeah,
saying.
he's 100% the best. He has the most chance of doing something with it.
Okay. He said Samad.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Samad.
For what?
I asked him who the best rapper on the YouTube scene is. He said
Really?
Samad. Which, like,
Or
I get
Dizzy
it.
A.
Okay.
Or
Dude,
Dizzy A.
kinda
Dizzy A is
fucking
also
nasty
real
too,
dope.
bro.
Bro, Samad is nasty though. Like,
Yeah.
so would you
Dizzy's
say
nasty too, though. I've heard Dizzy hits some vibe shit, and it's like next level.
Bro, I honestly think he might have been, like, top 3 on the YouTube side for the first one. With that, the one he was
Yeah,
on,
100%.
obviously. Like, that fucking
100%,
killed
yeah.
that shit.
Would you say they're like your favorite, most underrated people, or like who's the most underrated you think on the platform?
I think them two in Conscience.
Yeah.
Conscience be spitting.
Yeah.
Because everyone else got a little love, you know what I mean? Like Dwayne got like that 20K, 25K. So I mean, everyone's got a little love, but like Dizzy and Samad, they don't, man. Like, and it's the thing is, Samad's gonna like hit all these big artists up, right?
Yeah.
And ask to work with them. They're gonna shut them down. But Samad is destined to blow. Same with Mox's. Like I seen Mox's was gonna blow, and I collabed with him when his name was King Malone. Like way, way back. We did a song called One Time because I wanted to put dude on. And like I know Mox's is gonna do bigger than this whole YouTube thing because he has superstar energy.
Yeah.
And so does Samad, bro. Samad has that superstar energy. Like he's gonna do something amazing. So it's gonna be cool to see him flip on all the people ignoring him. It's gonna be so cool just to watch it unfold and be like, yo, like I knew it.
So you're saying we should react to him more?
Put him on, bro. Put him on. Show love all you can, because this man's destined
He's
to.
not smaller than us, though, bro. That's what. All right, this is my biggest thing that I fucking hate about all this, because I love finding these underground guys. This is like my mission, bro. For some reason, is I want to find these guys that I think should be bigger and put them on. But we're not there yet. We will be, hopefully. But
You will be.
yeah. But like that's what I want to do, is literally put like these underground guys that no one knows who the fuck they are, because we fuck with some that are just crazy. Like Low the Rapper's not big, just got signed by Daylight.
Which just like Locksmith. I mean, why the fuck is that dude not popped?
Yeah, no.
He's
shit.
literally
Like,
he's literally the best lyricist in the world.
he's him.
Him and King Los. Him and King
Daylight,
Los.
King
No one.
Los. King Los is my personal favorite.
Nah,
rapper.
Nah, Daylight would get bodied by Locksmith and fucking and King Los in a heartbeat.
Well, I don't know. If
In
you
a
wanna,
heartbeat, bro. I watched the battle raps. Daylight to me is like conceited.
What?
Like the bars are super intricate. They're fucking crazy, but like at the end of the day, it doesn't sound good to me. Like just his like delivery. It's like how I have like a really
That is the
non-music, like a really non-musical voice. I can't.
No,
Like
no.
eventually my shit'll die out because I don't have like a super musical voice. I wasn't blessed with that. But Locksmith and fucking
First off, that's not true, because you
Bullshit.
can
You got
a
sing,
King
bro,
Rose.
You got a
and
sick ass voice.
You
Shut the
either
fuck up.
can fucking mix really good or you sing really good. But I get exactly what you're saying, because like often when we do a reaction to Daylight, I always just like, why don't you turn your voice up or like have more fucking emotion in it? Like I get what you're saying, but the guy's a fucking wordsmith like no one else. Yeah.
he is a worst. I'll agree. He's like one of the best battle rappers. But like for making music, because there's a huge difference, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Like Screw found a good balance because he battle rap like for a long ass time. Same with 6 Seconds, but they found like a good blend. A lot of battle rappers don't do that, and I feel like Daylight didn't do it as well as he could have. You know, he could have taken that to a whole new level. Like King Los, for example, was a battle rapper, but now he's fucking freestyling mumble rapper songs and literally like ghostwrite. Like he doesn't said anything that he's ghostwriting, but I know he is.
Yeah.
There's no way dude doesn't have like crazy support on socials, but is widely known by everybody in the industry, but doesn't get the love he deserves. Literally everyone knows Los, but no one gives that support to him. They'll give it to someone like Lil Uzi or Drake, or you know what I mean? And that's because I feel like Los is writing that shit, bro. He's a ghostwriter.
I can't disagree with that, bro. I really can't.
That's how he's making his money, bro. You see his watch?
Do you see his
It's
crib?
insane.
Like everything, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
bro. No, this dude is 100% ghostwriting. I know numbers, and he's not
Daylight
making
be
that amount of
saying-
money.
Daylight be saying he goes writing for everybody too. He's like Drake.
I fucking 100% agree.
Yeah. I mean,
Anybody who's that dope and not popped off, like
I mean,
people are
why
gonna hit
wouldn't
you up
you,
to
though?
ghostwrite.
I mean,
Exactly.
I
I would never.
I don't
Like,
think
why
I
wouldn't you
could.
ghostwrite?
I don't think I could.
I would never use a ghostwriter
No, not use
to
it.
write my shit, but I would be a ghostwriter because they pay you like 10 bands just for one song. And like most of these dudes are so dope, they just freestyle it because mumble rap's so oversaturated and undeveloped that it doesn't matter. Like you can hit a beat and be like, fucking this bitch in a wig, hey, drop top like a tits, hey, they don't be listening to it. Like you can do anything you want and people will listen to it as long as the 808s bump.
Yeah, that's big facts, bro. That's
And it just
unfortunate.
gets pushed
though.
into the market. Like,
Yeah, like Jason Derulo, for example. I mean, dude fucking literally got promoted into the market.
Or like fucking Blueface. That fool's a fucking plant. Like, come on. Fool can't
Yeah.
even. He doesn't even know what a snare is. Like,
hey, but he kind of playing the gimmick good. His beat.
He did.
his
He's off beat,
album
bro.
is
He's
fine
off
to
beat, and he started the whole crypt flow. So
So who do you think is like the best battle rapper? Like, could take on any of them.
Daylight.
I thought you just said he wasn't though.
No,
Except for
best.
songs,
You said
too.
best rapper, or
Oh,
like
okay.
in total. So I said like
Yeah.
on like a musical level, it's not Daylight. It's King Loser or
Locksmith?
Locksmith, yeah.
Locksmith. Yeah. It's either of those on a musical like lyrical level, but like battle rap wise, dude, Daylight will fuck anyone up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
big
but he
facts.
be losing because
'Cause people aren't
nobody
picking it.
catch
No one's
his
listening.
bars.
No one's listening, bro.
No one's listening, but at the same time, it's because Daylight doesn't go over a line, and that's why I respect him. It's like if your homie died, Daylight wouldn't diss your homie.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
lines he follows, and a lot of these battle rappers that win, they win off shock value because they'll
Arsenal.
drop a bar about something that's over the line. It's like, yo, this is fighting words. If we're battle rapping and who's the better rapper on a lyrical level, don't mention shit like that. Like if you bring up a dead homie, bro, I'm swinging on first. Like I don't care if it's a battle rap, I'm swinging. You don't say shit like that. So
I got.
there's
you.
like a line, unless you really have beef with someone.
Wait, so
and then it's
let's
like-
get into that then. Have you ever had any beef, like real beef?
Yeah, with the dude named Alex Rudd. That was the real genius. And then with Dax, I had like a lot of beef. I didn't really fuck with it. But we squashed that now, and we're cool now. Cause all I wanted was him to swallow his pride and admit I was dope. Cause he was saying like, V6 bars, I can't gas it with V12 and shit like that. And it was like, dude, I know I'm dope. Like don't lie to me on this. Like I know I'm dope. So recently, after I dropped like Stuck in a Loop and all those songs, he like hit me up and said, "Yo, the new shit's dope."
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're cool. That's all I wanted.
So you and Dax are 100% cool now. It's
100%
all good?
cool.
All right, that's dope.
100% cool.
I like
I think
how
I follow
everyone's-
him still.
I like how everyone's squashing it. Homie's getting better, and/or his ghostwriters are getting better. I don't know if he switched it up or if he's just getting.
I don't
better
think he
'cause
has a
practiced.
ghost. He doesn't have a ghostwriter because he said I'm the shit like a turd. That's not a ghostwriter. He's just
You're right.
fucking being
You're right.
himself
You're
at this
right.
point. You know what I mean? He's getting better.
Yeah, well, that's good, man, because he already had the fan base from whatever he was doing. I just didn't like how he moved, bro. That's why I didn't like
Shady.
that.
Mm-mm.
I didn't like it.
I don't like people that half-ass verses. You know, when you're getting paid and shit.
I never do it, even when I'm not getting paid.
Yeah, for real. So I just want to know. I see a little baggie over there. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite strain of weed?
Oof, you gonna do it to me? I like Super Kush. That shit's like a strong ass sativa. That's dope. Or Alaskan Thunderfuck.
Ooh,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
No, that's some dope ass
Alaskan
shit, bro.
Thunderfuck? I've never had that.
Bro, that gets you on your ass. Like that's more like wheelchair weed. Cause they're like fucking. It's such a high sativa. Like the THC content's so high. Like the indica like drops you. You're like sitting there like holy fuck. And then the sativa like clouds your brain to where you can't even think like a regular indica. You're just like, you're just wheelchaired,
Need
bro.
some of
You're just
that
fucking paraplegic. You can't do shit. You're like, damn. All right. Well, this is my night now. Okay, I gotta piss quick.
Oh, go ahead,
Put a
bro.
pause?
Hey, wait, before you piss real quick, 1 second. How long, like, I don't want to take too much of your time, so, like, are you cool just to fucking keep chilling, or what?
Yeah, it's only 7.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
just...
we're good.
All right, perfect. Run
I'll be
it.
up till like at least 6 a.m. working, so we're good.
All right,
All right.
dude.
Go.
Take
Get
a piss.
it.
Think of some more questions. Think of like some intricate ones
All right.
about my small dick.
Bruh.
I'm gonna piss too real quick. Think of some intricate questions about my small...
Yo, that's just the hardest rap I ever heard, though.
Elmo's World.
Yeah, bro. Tickle me, Elmo.
Yeah, he went piss as well.
Bro, it's the beer. It just makes it goes right through you. It's horrible.
And broke the seal.
Bro, I did. I broke it before we got on. This whole time, bro, I was like holding in a piss. I was like, damn.
Hey, we piss partners now, son. It's weird. We played swords on accident.
Damn, bro. The next level is Eskimo Brothers, huh?
Oh, let's get it, bro. Who's the target?
I don't know. You got a girl?
Yeah, I'm married, bro.
I got a girl. So like we got 2 options. Who we Eskimo? Want to just swap, bro? That way we're like Eskimo Brothers by 2.
Swingers.
Bro, key club. We'll just toss our keys in a fucking hat and pick out a key, and you have to fuck that partner. Unlock the keys, bro.
Hey, how are we gonna get you to fucking Portland, or how are we gonna get up there? We gotta link up, bro. Cause honestly, like, I just want to I want to have a drink with you, bro, and just fuck around. Like, it sounds just like a good time.
Don't bring me out to a bar or club. I'm telling you right now. I go nuts.
That's what we're doing that for sure, 100%.
I promise you, I will call the DJ a fuckhead if he plays some stupid shit and unplug the stereo. I don't care, bro. I'll do it.
Bro, we'll just make him play your shit the whole night.
My girl did that.
Did she really? That's what's up.
She unplugged the DJ set in the middle of the club, bro.
That's hilarious, bro.
Like I'm proud. It's like, yeah. She got kicked out though. Oh, what happened?
Oh, you good? We see you still.
Oh, my screen went black.
You
We're
good?
good.
Blackout.
Yeah, no, I fixed it. Blackout.
All right. So I want to know, what is your favorite song that you made on your most recent EP? Like the one.
Like crossed out with Matt?
No, the one with just you on it. Like, what's your favorite song?
Oh,
that you made?
Psychotherapy. Okay. I think This a Message or Stuck in a Loop.
Bro, Stuck in a Loop.
Stuck in a Loop was so sick, bro. Honestly.
A lot of people told me not to do the reverse thing because it fucked up the musicality, and it's like, I'm not going for musicality, so why do I care if I fuck it up?
You did exactly what you should have on
Yeah,
that.
that was dope.
Yeah, and it turned out really well. So Stuck in a Loop's dope. Music video is definitely better than This a Message music video, but song wise, This a Message competes with it, bro. Cause like the singing on it, where it's like no one's singing like that. It's like, this a message to all of my fans, yes sir. It's just, it's so shitty. It's like Kurt Cobain almost. You know, it's so bad that it sounds good, and it's like it fucks you up. You're like, damn, it sounds good, but I know the dude can't sing. So it's like, it's almost like a Kurt Cobain thing where he's just screaming and it fucking sounds horrible, but it blends really well for some reason.
Yeah. So you got some new merch coming out you're talking about. Are they going to be based off of your designs? Because you draw all your shit that you wear, right?
Everything I wear, I draw except for when I'm like ripped out and like some fucking, you know,
Yeah.
shit like this. I don't do this, but like anything in the music videos for Psychotherapy, I created because I didn't have a budget.
Yeah, yeah.
So I went to Walmart and copped like some $4 hoodies, and then just like took a Sharpie and like some fucking acrylic paint that was $2, and just like started painting the shit and like Sharpie in the seams so I didn't have to paint it.
Yeah. So is your
That was
go ahead.
that was just impulse.
Is your
that was,
merchandise
like,
gonna be based off that stuff?
Yeah, no. So like with merch, I was gonna go with a third party company, where it was like I would talk to a dude in Canada, he would talk to a manufacturer company in Pakistan, and then they would make anything I send them. So I could just like Photoshop something and be like, yo, make this, and they'd make it high quality. But I feel like that's not hands-on enough. So what I'm doing is I'm buying a screen printing press, which is basically just like a screen that you pull down on your fabric, and then you like squeegee paint over top of it, and it dyes it.
We do that.
So
in
I'm
my
investing.
company.
Yeah, so it's fun.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not like a chore, bro. It's just like it's fun. Like I've done it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna invest in that, and then also a heat press, because with screen printing it's usually 1 color, 2 color, 3 color, or 4. But when it comes to like super high quality cartoon designs, you kind of need to vinyl heat press them, even though it doesn't last as long. I think it's like 100 washes or something like that before the shit starts to fade.
Bro, if you need some vinyl, hit your boy up, bro. I got the hookup. Literally, I work for a sign company, like I said. That's how I have all this bullshit.
Do you guys have transfer paper?
We have everything, son. Everything
so
that you could ever think of to make a sign or
So
vinyl.
what'll help me the most is if you can link me up with a company that you guys buy wholesale from, like transfer paper, and hit me up with that, because I don't want to be paying no 20 cents a sheet. You know what I mean?
I got you, bro. It's
We'll talk after this.
Called Midwest. Yeah, I'll hit you up. We'll talk.
What's up?
I got you.
Okay, so your name, I don't know if we talked about this before, but your name used to be Sir Schizo, and now it's Chase. Like, what made you change your name, and why'd you do that?
Uh-oh.
That's a question and a half. I haven't addressed this like publicly, to be honest.
Oh, shit.
Some stupid motherfucking cunt, okay, from California, with the name Schizo with an S instead of a Z. He bought a copyright, which isn't a real copyright. It's not registered, it's filed, but he's using the file papers to trick the system into thinking that I am infringing his copyright because our names sound similar, right? And he's done this to a band who's had their name since 1972, bro. Like this band has been a heavy metal band named Schizo for so long. And when I came out as Sir Schizo, I hit them up and asked them. I was like, "Yo, is there going to be any problem?" They said, "No, it's 2 different genres. If someone clicks on me, they're going to hear rap, not heavy metal. They're going to swap to the other one, right?"
Yeah.
This man came in swinging, bro, and he tried to take out the band and everything. And I went through a lawsuit. And I talked to my lawyers, and it's like, should we take it to court? Because technically he has the papers for it, and they said not to. They said you have to change your name or waste a bunch of money to save it. So it's like 50 grand to save my name, or just start fresh. And I was like, dude, I don't have 50 grand. This was after I bought this. Like that fucked me. So I was like, damn, I don't have money to fight. So I just switched my name. My producer, Syndrome, he actually gave me the idea. He said, you should just flip.
Let's not just walk past that real quick. Syndrome is your producer? The one on YouTube?
Yeah, Syndrome, like 500K.
Yeah, I did not know that. No.
Really? Okay, well, backstory. Hold up.
Beats.
That's probably why we always are like, oh wait, we recognize this beat.
You heard?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard Boy before. Yeah, head ass. My producer, bro.
Oh shit.
Okay. Okay. So didn't know that. Okay. Hold up. Pause the other story. Fuck that. Let's go on this one. 2015, before I had any I think I had like 1,000 subs or 2,000 subs maybe. Syndrome had like maybe 500. I stole one of his beats. I was like, fuck that. I'm not paying for it, bro. I'm not even gonna make money off it. Stole that shit. Cut the tag out. Fucking dude, I swapped up them waves. Tell me how this fucker found it, though. You know what I mean? I didn't tag him anywhere. I didn't do anything. He found it. Hit me up about it. It's like, yo, this is weird. A dude with 500 subs seen a song that I stole with, I had 1,000 subs. It's not like I gave him any indication it was there. And then he just said, bro, I seen you stole the beat. And I was like, fuck. Like, this is how it goes down, huh?
Oh,
like, this is where it's done. Like, fuck me. And then he's like, but your song's really dope, and no one spits dope on my beats. So it's yours. You can have it.
Damn, that's the hookup
dope.
right there, bro.
Yeah, and I was like really confused. I was like, what? And then we started building together. So everything I did as Sir Schizo was probably produced by Syndrome. Literally everything I did as Sir Schizo. I mean, the YouTube raps, Twitter raps, all of those things were Syndrome beats, and we grew together. So when I had 100K, like, just based on the fact that I blew up so fast and got 100K, and his name was in every title, and everyone that followed me wanted to be a rapper at that point. So he gained like 50,000 subs off that.
Damn.
So we were like power building and just doing crazy shit. Like, he would send me a beat and I'd be like, yo, I want to kill that. And then me and FaZe Nix and J-Down would stay up all night killing this beat and then post it at like 11 a.m. after editing, mixing, doing all of it. So yeah, Syndrome's been around, bro. It's not some new shit. Syndrome introduced me to PFV.
Damn.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when I did my I did rap challenges back in the day. I'm about to do one soon, and put a bunch of people who are underrated and enter the contest and just find like the best rappers. I'm gonna put them on an album. Everybody who wins, it's gonna be 5 people. It's gonna put them on an EP.
Oh, it'll be a contest?
Yeah, it'll be a contest,
you'll
basically.
See us on there,
Bro, you know we'll be on that shit.
You buy a lease to the beat because I'm using producers' beats and I'm not just gonna like.
Hey, no,
do
fair
some
enough,
shitty
bro.
ones.
I'll fucking.
But you buy like, it's probably gonna be like $10. Buy a lease for $10. Put your admission in. If you know you're not a good rapper and you can't compete with like people, don't do it. Anyone watching the interview, don't do it because you're gonna lose $10. But if you're genuinely like confident in your craft, yeah, definitely do it. Because I'm doing a whole album. I think I'm gonna call it "Put 'Em On." And then there's gonna be like 6 beats, and whoever has the best verse on each individual beat gets placed on the album. So like technically, you could spend $60, get all of the leases, and enter in every single beat, and then up your chances. But just depends who's more serious and who's like willing to put that up and really slay like 6 songs in the time span.
Yeah.
That'll be my payment for the verse.
$10.
But bro,
$60.
Syndrome been around. I did a rap contest back in the day, and Syndrome told Matt, because Matt was also stealing Syndrome's beats. I guess, I don't know, man. But he told Matt to enter the contest. Matt entered. He won first place, and ever since then, me and him been building together. So
That's
even
dope.
though YouTube censors his name, and like as soon as I put his name in the title of my video, it'll just flop.
Wait, why do they censor it?
He has a lot of problems with artists that are signed to a lot of labels. So when he was Postcard from Veronica, he had a concert he opened up for MGK. And MGK didn't know his name was that because it was different from when they had beef. But when he found out, he sent security out and tried to kick Matt off stage mid-set. And he just hid in VIP. Yeah, so Matt hopped up on the scaffolding and was just like, fuck Kells. And it started a big chant, and it was a problem.
Shit.
Yeah, bro, it was a huge thing. So they had beef, and then Drake steals from Matt all the time. I don't know if it's Drake stealing or Drake's ghostwriter stealing. Someone's stealing, but like it's evident.
Quentin.
Like I can give Quentin Miller, bro. I can give proof though. Like there's actual proof out there where the same melody, same structure, same rhyme scheme,
Matt
same
got
beat.
some nasty ass melodies, bro. So
Yeah.
Dude, that's
So
fucking...
YouTube just dislikes him.
Wait, is
I don't
Matt
know why.
from Canada too?
No, he's from Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's Ohio.
Dude, that's fucking... I didn't realize, like, talking to some bigger dudes that been in this for a lot longer, and because we've only been doing this for, like, a year and a half, but talking to, like, you or Crypt or anyone else, like, off-screen especially, like, there's so many intricacies that, like, I had no fucking idea what was going on. This is crazy. Some of these fools be shiesty
the
as
community, bro, the community was built so different. Like I said, like me and Matt were linked up from a producer we both stole beats from. me and Crip linked up because I seen him when he had 1,000 subs and I had like 100K or 90K, and I like told him he was a dope rapper.
Yeah, you're also the realist, bro, for that shit. Like, fucking with us, doing that to Crip when he had 1,000, like, that's fucking... You're just a good dude.
What?
No, like, no homo. Bro.
I know how numbers work, bro. The way numbers work is like numbers lie. People say numbers don't lie. They lie all the time.
Yep.
It's like right now I'm buzzing. Or I was buzzing with psychotherapy. I was getting 300K, 200K, like minimum 100K on a video. And then I drop a thing with fucking Matt, and now these videos are getting 20K. Numbers lie.
But you were on,
There's
like,
no-
number 3 on fucking iTunes or some shit, you guys, right? That's what's up.
That's why
bro.
numbers lie. On
So
YouTube, I'm not
fuck
popping. But when
YouTube,
I drop
bro.
when I drop a project,
What?
I think I hit number 2. I was above a KSI for a bit.
Oh,
It's crazy.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, and KSI was fucking threatening to shave his head. I was like,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
that, I'm not doing that. But like the fact I passed him while he was threatening to do that with millions of fans is crazy. You know?
Wait, was he gonna shave his head if you beat him out?
No.
No, he was gonna shave his head if he hit number 1 on iTunes. So like his
Oh.
millions of fans, like he was getting a ton of sales, and my videos flopped on YouTube. So I was like, yo, I'm not getting sales, but we passed him.
Yeah.
So I was like,
His
whoa.
videos didn't flop on YouTube.
No, his did really well. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? So even though I got 20K and his got millions and millions, it's like
That makes no sense.
It doesn't.
my
but-
fans, the 20,000 people who watched it, you know, a big percentage, like probably like a 70 or 80% went and bought the album.
Yeah.
For me to compete with him, and then KSI probably has like a 2% or like a 1% like buy rate, and that's because the majority of people in the world right now aren't buying albums. They're streaming Spotify, you know, Apple Music. So it's only really diehard fans who want you to succeed that are gonna go and buy the album, because they're not gonna listen to it on iTunes. No one does that no more.
Well,
you know, Spotify.
also, and I'm not even trying to hate on Homeboy because I don't know him or nothing. I got no beef with him. But there's no re-listen value in KSI. I could listen to your album fucking 10 times over while I'm working or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even trying to start shit or
He's still
say
like a
shit, but
developing artist. Like,
yeah, it's just not. There's no replay value. You hear it and you're like, oh, that's what that was.
Like Logan Paul's
I-
latest track was fire. Then
Dude, Logan bought what, that going back shit
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah,
Going Broke or
Going
whatever it's
broke.
called.
Yeah.
Going broke, yeah, going broke. Yo, hard
was
as
actually
fuck.
kinda
as fuck.
dope.
That shit was wavy.
Hard as
actually
fuck, bro.
dope.
Everyone's telling me on my live to watch it. I was like, I'm not watching a Logan Paul song. Like, y'all can fuck yourselves. And then they like said, no, it's dope. And I was like, you know what? Like, if it's not dope, I'm not gonna ever follow you. You can unfollow me right now. Okay, I'll react to it. Reacted to it, bro. I was surprised.
Yep.
Right?
It was like, yo, I can't even hate. This shit got me like fucking amps up. I'm gonna do some shit tonight. Like,
Bro,
It sounds
he
good.
shit on Antonio, bro. Like, no joke.
it's
Like,
crazy. It's crazy.
Ghostwriting for him.
He's
Yeah.
fucked.
And he has a lot of money backing him though, too. You know, money can just buy you things sometimes.
Buy you fame, to be real.
Yeah.
It can buy you really good ghostwriters and amazing engineers,
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's what all these dudes got.
vocal
amazing
coaches,
engineers.
rhythm coaches, you know.
Yeah.
So what would you say? I don't know. Would you say it's yours? But what is your favorite verse of all time? Like, did you spit it or is it someone else's? Like, your favorite? It's gonna be-
Probably someone else's, bro. But I spit it. But they own it.
Oh no, what do you mean, bro?
It was a feature I did. So I don't get percentages off features. I don't, like, if someone asks me for a feature, I'm not like, yeah, give me 30% of sales. Like, I'm not that guy. I'll just be like, here's a fucking verse. Like, make your money off it.
Nah, bro, we'll give you the whole $2 you make off of ours.
I'm just saying, bro. I got Alex Rudd. Like, dude had no name. We dropped the song together. I promoted a little bit, and my listeners got that to like 100K on Spotify. Easy.
Damn, bro.
Oh, shit.
That's it.
That's
You guys are
wild.
definitely gonna get plays, but like, you keep the cash. Like, I don't need
Nah,
the extra
bro.
little bit.
After all this bullshit,
No,
you've
you
been talking
shut up.
about-
You shut
I'll
up.
give you a mic.
You shut
I'll
up.
You're
fucking-
too nice. Stop being too nice, man.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
Canadian, motherfucker.
Oh, big
Oh, yeah,
fat.
you're
You
right.
should see.
You're
You should
right.
see my neighbor, bro.
You're
He'll
right.
fucking suck you for free. I won't do that, but alright, you can have some equipment and some startup shit. Because I know if I had that when I first started, I would be so much farther right now. 100%.
bro, like I really want to be to that point because like I literally sent it was a shitty fucking mic, but I sent a mic to a homie of ours just because he didn't have a mic.
Yeah, and he needed
Like,
it.
and then we fucking made a collab album together.
But
we
the thing
haven't
is
released it.
like, the thing is the journey you go through to be able to give you the platform to help people out is what's gonna make you want to help them out when you have it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like, if I didn't like start out with absolutely zero fucking help and everyone blackballed me out of the community and then I just kind of forced it upon them like, yo, I'm blowing up, you either get with me or you're against me, and everyone just like kind of flocked to it.
Yeah.
If I didn't have that experience, I probably wouldn't be helping out people. If I blew up overnight on a record that I made and just dropped, I wouldn't have the same mentality of like, I know what the grind is, because there's been 5 years grinding every single day, trying to make it in music, and nothing's happened like exponentially that's made me, you know, 100 grand or 200 grand, something that like helps me like actually move forward with life.
Like that
So
big leap.
yeah, like Blackout was huge. Blackout helped me create my whole studio. But I know like Blackout had 8 million views. A lot of people would stop with that and just celebrate it. But I was thinking of it on a level like, damn, that shit had so much traction. It had 8 million views, and that's like, let's say that's, you know, 6 million people, a couple listened to it twice. If it was way more replayable, more musical, not that old school feeling to it, but the same storyline and the same written comprehensions where it makes people feel different, that shit could have went like fucking 40 million views. If it just had replay value stacked on top of the story and the way I delivered it, it could have had 30, 40 million views, and that's like the problem.
Yeah.
So I don't care that it got fucking 8 million views at the end of the day. It could have got 40 if I did it right, but I didn't. So I took like that year break, used the Blackout money, created a studio, some knowledge, melodies, like trying to figure out what the fuck is the secret blend, and now we're here with psychotherapy that's, you know, popping off.
Yeah, that shit. Honestly, like 100% honest, that shit is fire as fuck, and it like got feelings behind it, emotion. Like
Real shit.
yeah, bro. I listen to that shit.
It's some real shit.
Ton, bro.
You can tell when people are fake deep. When they're not speaking their actual shit, you can tell.
Yeah. But even just the emotion you put in your cadences and shit, like, you know, like that's exactly what you said. Like you could feel it.
Yeah, you can feel the pain.
Well, that's because that's me in the studio. It's like, if you don't talk about that shit and then you rap about it, it's gonna hit. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna fucking tear up in your take. And a lot of people don't want that inflection to be in the record, so they take it out and redo it again when they're not crying or not doing that. But like, that inflection is what makes it so emotional.
Yeah.
Like, the imperfection is what creates that personal bond, because they see your vulnerabilities, and a lot of people don't like to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
I personally don't care, because if you shit talk me, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. Like, we're both vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know, my feelings are out there. You got a glass jaw. I'm the fucking.
If you turn that light switch off, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Flip
Yeah.
it one time.
Don't give a shit.
All right, so I'm just gonna get into some wild shit for no reason, bro. Like, who's the baddest bitch you fuck, son?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta say a name or nothing like that, but like, just is there a story behind it? You know what I mean? And just say your girlfriend, bro, if that's cool. You know?
I'm not saying names, because
Well, don't say names. That's not what I mean.
I'm not.
like that.
I'm not gonna say my girlfriend either. But it's not like the baddest bitch I fuck. It's the best story.
Yeah.
that
Let's hear that. You ain't gotta say shit, and we can edit anything out too.
No, you're good. Don't edit nothing out. Okay, so I was 14.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
You got that
No, it gets crazier. Hold on.
Shit. All right, bet.
Oh no.
I was 14. Like I said, I was a really mature kid. Like 14, I was smoking already, like smoking weed, smoking cigarette. Like I was a really fucked up child. I was relentless. I was 14. I was hanging out at parties with my cousin, who was a year older than me, my sister, who's 2 years older than me, and my sister had a friend because she was 16, but her friend was 18.
Mm-hmm.
We got liquored up. We started talking. She didn't know my age because like I was mature. I didn't look 14, for sure. Imagine looking like that one day. But me and her started dating. So I was 14 dating an 18-year-old. She was blonde. She had big tits and not a huge ass, but it was like all right. You know what I mean? Like it had a nice form to it, but it wasn't like huge. But she had huge titties. And we were like sexually involved. Like it wasn't just dating as in like some like children shit. She was 18, bro. I was dicking it down.
Let's go.
Like I was,
This dude.
yeah, seriously. But then like I started noticing some weird shit. Like she would go home to use the bathroom. Even though like I have, you know, I had one at my auntie's. I wasn't living here yet, but I had one at my auntie's, and like she wouldn't use that. So I was like, damn, she must be on drugs or something. And no one believed me, bro. Everyone said I was being crazy. And I was like no, it just feels like it. And then she drank with my sister and drugged my sister. My sister called 911 on herself, not an ambulance, like saying, like she wanted cops there because she wanted to fight cops. I was like, yo, you're on some shit, bro. So like I picked her up, threw her in a room, locked the door, talked to the cops, said that our niece accidentally called. Like I was just like trying to like control the situation. And then it happened again where like, oh, I almost said her name. Where my girl, where my girl.
It's okay if you say a name. We can.
Yeah, you can cut it. Okay.
Yeah.
So my girl was all fucked up, and then we found out she was doing drugs and shit. She seen me talking to a friend that I had who was a girl, saying like we should all hang out, like talking about the whole friend group. She got pissed off.
Yeah.
Dude, this was at a party. This wasn't like in the middle of nowhere. She slit her wrist inside when she seen my phone because I was playing music. And then, like, both wrists. Not even just one. Like, both. Cut her ankles up. Like, literally, there was, like, fucking scars everywhere. Walked outside and threw a knife at my head. And screamed at me. And I, like, ducked the shit.
Bro,
and
you're
everyone
just
was
a
like,
kid.
Bro, everyone. I'm telling you, I was 14. Everybody was like, bro, you got to go talk to her. She's upset. And I was like, fuck that.
Yeah,
She
no
threw a
shit.
knife. She just threw a knife at me. Like, you go talk to her. There's knives in the house. Like, I'm not doing it.
So what happened with her? What'd you do with her?
I broke up. That was it, bro. I broke up with her that night. I went to this other chick's house. I was trying to fuck this other chick because like that threw me the fuck off. I was like, nah. But this other chick found out what happened earlier the night, how I just broke up with her, and she kicked me out. So I just slept on a park bench.
Damn.
Yeah, cops woke me up though. It was cool. Like it was like, cause this is like the party weekend of my town. So like the cops just woke me up on the park bench. They're like, "Yo, are you good?" They were just checking if I was alive. I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right." You know, I'll just
crazy
walk
shit.
home.
Damn, that's
Dude, I
wild,
walked
bro.
into my auntie's house at like fucking 8 a.m. and they were cooking breakfast, all like fucking happy, and I was just sitting there like, dude, that was a night. That was- What's going on? Can I have some pancakes or some bacon or something? Like, fuck. That was a night.
So get off the crazy shit.
No, fuck that, bro.
Bro,
I mean, that was a very interesting
That's a good-
story.
Yo, and like if anyone doesn't believe the story, you can literally ask anybody who's close to me, like my mom, my dad, like
I
it sounds
believe
so
it, bro.
far fetched.
No, I believe
No,
it.
it sounds
Yeah.
so like to like the average ear though, that sounds so far fetched, but that was literally me at 14. Like that's what I went through. That's why I'm like so mature at 21. Like I don't care about drinking and shit. I was like I was a shithead, bro.
Little scoundrel.
I understand 100%, bro.
Definitely don't do that.
So, what's your opinion on like double time flows or like fast rapping in general? Like, do you fuck with
It's
that?
cool if you saying something.
Yo, 100%.
If there's a message behind it. So like in one of my records I say, I'm finna be giving the musicians living with the addictions. I'm popping fucking pussy like an addict with prescriptions. You know what I mean? So like if you have a flow to it after, if like that, if it deserves to be there, then definitely put it in. But like if you're not saying anything and you're just going fast because people want you to go fast, it kind of sounds fucking lame to be real.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like there has to be a point to the fast rap. You know what I mean? Like if you're just spitting shit, no one's gonna understand. What's the point? Like yeah, you can spit fast, but like I can't hear what the fuck you're saying. So to me, it has no shock value. But if you say like da 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 da, or like in Too Honest, how it's like living in bliss. I don't want pain, but I'm winning in this. I don't got like you know what I mean? Like where it's like it was fast, but it was chopped up to where your brain can comprehend it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where double time comes in, because it's not about how many double times you can hit, it's where you put the double time. So, I mean, if you're trying to like be a chopper, I urge you to take a drum class, because drums are going to teach you the beats in between the beats that you bob to. So it's going to be the triplets, the 30 seconds, the 64ths, the 16ths that you're going to hear instead of just the beat. And then you can put a syllable on that and really fuck it up.
So going off that, then, like, for anyone that's listening, who, like, how do you think that you perfected? Because I fuck with your flows, bro. You got a lot of flow switches. You got a lot of different things you're doing all the time, and it's fucking hard. So, like, how do you get to that point for anyone that's, you know, maybe an up and coming rapper that wants to learn how to do that? Like, what's the best way to, like, figure out how to be that on the beat?
You got to fuck up a lot.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna be real. You play a beat and you rap on it like hold up, watch here. I'll show you what I mean. I'll just play a beat off my phone and I'll show you like the normal flow that everybody hits, and then you can chop in between it. And it sounds shit most of the time, but once you find that beat that works on a certain key, it really fucks with it. It's so different, but it works. Hold up, let me. Yeah, I've been living deep in the ground, huh? Yeah, rooftop of me, but I'm sitting from the ground up. You see what I mean? Like, that's the normal flow, da 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 da. But then you can flip it and like feel like, yeah, from the ground up. This is agitation. I've made it. Lately they bow like I'm Satan. Patience, waiting patiently, Satan. I don't want a track to rape when I'm craving. Them bars that I got up on the top now, I don't want. You know, see, like you just like fuck with like the in between. So like you have to learn 16ths, 30 seconds, and 64ths.
Yeah.
You have to, just to hear that in between the beat and then flip your mind to it, and then you can like flow switch like really hard to a different BPM, but that still works with the original. It's hard, but you can learn it like probably like 2 months. 2 months.
Right.
I didn't learn it until this year, actually.
Really?
Yeah, this year I started like learning everything, and I was like, yo, I need to learn how to play drums if I want to learn how to produce, because you're going to be playing on a drum pad or a piano. Like, you got to learn those in between rhythms. So it's like learn your, you know, your eighths, learn your 4 bars, your 8 bars, your 16s, and then learn 16ths in between each bar. You know, because you have like 1, 2, 3, 4 bars, but then in between each of those is like a 64 segment.
Yeah.
Or 128
like
segment
measure,
that you
bro.
can. Yeah, it's like a tape measure. So like you have to be able to hear like in between those bars, there's 128 hits that are rapid speed that you're not going to be able to understand. But 64s, 30 seconds, like 32 hits in between a bar.
Yeah.
That's on rhythm. And then like once you learn that, you can literally swap to any flow. Like any flow you want. And I'm glad I learned that shit, because fuck, man. I don't want to learn that now. That was a headache. I'm going to be real, bro. That was a headache. It's like all math. Huge headache.
You got anything? Oh, is it? All right. So what's the fucking, like, what? I don't know, bro. I didn't
All right,
expect
bet.
this. I thought Homeboy was gonna ask this one.
Okay,
Maybe
Well,
bet.
I
Hold
got
up.
another one. Like, can we like see your setup right now? Like, what you got working with you right now?
The only problem is that I'm in a different room.
Oh, like than your actual shit.
If you want to cut in, actually, hold up. If you want to cut in to the video, like if you just chop a video in, I'll send you a video after
Okay.
I'm back in the room, and then you guys can cut in. I'll show it to you though. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I
bet.
got a 103, like a Newman TLM 103, an Apollo twin quad core interface with built-in preamps,
The real shit.
a MacBook from 2015.
You got the Yamahas too, don't you?
Yeah, I got the Yamaha HS8s, and then I got the HS8S subwoofer to go with it. So it's an 8-inch sub that sits underneath, so
That
throws
shit
off
bomb,
bass.
huh?
I mean, in here, bro, I got fucking literally a huge setup of shit. It's like what's it called?
Damn.
Two 15-inch super woofers. They're not even subwoofers. They're super woofers. And then 2 8-inch subs above that, and then 2 6-inch tweeters to balance it. with a 3,000 watt amp. Well, it's a triple amp, but yeah, no, I'm like, bro, I'm an audio nerd. I need that quality. Like,
Yeah.
That's why your shit always sounds so good.
my car, I got two 12s and a huge ass amp system too with Alpine speakers in the doors, and it's like, I love it.
I got the whole Pioneers thing. My subs are down, bro. I still haven't fixed them, but I have two 215s underneath my back seats in my truck and my Ram.
Bro, 215s is like, how many amps are you pushing through them though? Like, are you like competition subbing where you have to crack a window or you're gonna shatter your windshield?
No, not quite like
They
that.
be slapping,
I think I got 1,000 watts in my amp right now. You know what's weird is
See, I got
I
a 3,000 watt amp, bro, and two 12s.
That's crazy.
And that shit, it's like my windshield literally goes like this.
I actually had a homie that had 215 JLW, or no, what are they, JLBs, in the back of his Audi, and it literally broke his back windshield. Like, not even joking.
Yo, it does. It literally like my windshield is on the verge of breaking, but like I have to keep it under 30. Like my speakers will go to 50 on like the deck that I bought, but I have to keep it under 30 because that's when my windshield goes like this, and I'm not trying to like crack that shit.
And shit. Yeah.
3,000 watts is too much, bro. If I'm driving in the dark, like we have moose here, bro.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Driving
Those
in the dark.
motherfuckers bigger than your car.
Yeah, and they square up with your car if they're on the road. They'll be like, fuck it, and like run into you and shit. So like it's dangerous. And I can't see because when my speakers are bumping at that volume, my lights are strobe lighting because I don't have enough power in my battery. So, bro, so like I'm having a disco down the road. Like I swear to God, I haven't been pulled over for it yet, but like a cop's gonna think I'm like shining my brights at him, but it's my like low beams flickering, bro. It's horrible.
Is there...
I need a capacitor or something, bro. I don't know.
Oh, bro, that's funny as fuck. I actually got my truck from Saskatchewan, Canada. No joke. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Homeboy fucking tore those tires up because he was on gravel roads all the time.
Yup.
So is there, like, as far as... He asked you end game for rap, but I mean, like, end game, like, what do you want to do eventually? Like when you're a grown ass man, like what's your legacy? What are you leaving behind, bro?
I just want to have success. So whether what you declare success, for me, I think success is doing what I love and supporting my family. That's successful, right? Because a lot of people don't have that. I don't want millions of dollars. I've said it in an interview before. I feel like if I got like millions a month, I would turn into a prick. I would turn into an entitled asshole, like spill something and pay someone to clean it up. Like I would just be fucking throwing money, and I don't want that. So like being successful to me is basically doing what I love. So whether it's music or anything involved in visual art or audio art, so like engineering, producing, filming videos, just anything like that. If I'm making enough money to support myself and my family and have a good life, that's successful. That's my end game.
All right.
That'd be like the best possible outcome.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. That's what's up.
So think for a second, like if you got super famous like Eminem, you couldn't even go to the fucking store to live your life.
Bro, it would suck.
He gotta walk
That'd be
around
horrible.
with like 10 bodyguards.
Yeah, I don't want that. That's horrible. If I ever get that famous, bro, I'm disappearing. I don't want that.
Yeah, go live on an island or some shit.
Yeah, bro. I'll pull a hops and move to Australia.
Yeah. Well, now he's in Thailand.
Yeah, that fool's stuck in Thailand too because of COVID.
Yeah, with COVID, yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
Being stuck?
No, just
or
COVID,
the whole COVID.
Just COVID, yeah.
Yeah, what you think?
It's a fuck situation, especially now that a lot of shit's popping off with public gatherings, with the protests or part on part riots. But it's kind of like pick your poison because the protests need to happen. 100% need to happen. And I am really impressed at the amount of protesters that rolled out wore masks because they knew COVID was still going on, which is like a huge thing. Because if everyone's wearing a mask, like those regular masks don't stop anything from coming in. It's not airtight.
Yeah.
It's not like
out, though.
Yeah, it'll stop it from going out, and that's like if everyone's wearing a mask, you're safe. And to be real, we haven't heard anything much about COVID taking off in like high numbers. So the protesters are doing what's good. I'm pissed off at all of it, to be honest, because I can't get in the States.
Damn.
You can't get... Really? Oh, they shut down everything.
Yeah.
With COVID, yeah, they shut down the
yeah.
borders. Like I want to go protest and I want to go film videos and just
Damn, you could come to
like
Portland and protest.
yeah, bro. I would protest the fuck out of it, bro. I get really crazy around riots though. Like I'll probably start. Like whenever someone like's real hyped and they hype me up, bro, I'm just like
Yeah, but it's only
Alright,
like
sounds
2% of people that are really fucking up. The majority of them are actually protesting.
Yeah, like it's peaceful protests.
I agree with honestly, like I'm gonna be real. I think rioting should be a thing, but like targeted rioting for the protest.
Yeah, like burning the PDs,
Like-
that's totally justified. I feel like.
Yeah, but burning
Burning the PD, police
small
state. There's
businesses.
fucking
Small
6 other
businesses, that's not
precincts.
cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Why are you raiding a target? There's 6 other precincts in
Yeah,
the
go
city
burn
that they're
all
hiding
those.
at right now. Go burn them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do stuff that's
100%.
gonna hurt the government and the system itself instead of like hurting the people that are supporting you too.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with like actual protests, but I think they should burn like the government to the ground. Like that's at this point that's what needs to happen for
Yeah,
them
like-
to understand like this shit's serious.
Bro, I'm thinking
It's not a
that's
fucking
gonna go
game.
down,
They
bro.
can't throw it under a mat like they've done for the last 300 years and try to give black families like 30 grand in reparations. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck is 30 grand, bro? Like
Bro, honestly, like I think that shit's gonna go down, bro. There might be a revolution up in this bitch.
I'll fight with you. I don't care, bro. I'll sneak into the US, bro. Fuck Canada.
Look,
Canada's always been that thing though. Like Canada's always been neutral on any race. Like we've never been super racist. Yes, we have racist cops who target Native Americans, but the majority of it is like we don't fuck with that. Like if a cop did that here, we would 100% go to his house and scare the fuck out of him. You know what I mean?
Canadians
Like
are nice. Like you
we
said
don't
earlier.
like we're neutral with everyone. So all of my homies were natives. Like I grew up in a town where like in middle school all my friends were white because I didn't have any native people in my middle school. They had another school on the reserve, but as soon as I went to high school, all of my white friends weren't into the same stuff I was because I had like a crazy summer and that was something I told you about with the woman there.
Yeah.
But I had a crazy summer, so when I got back, they were never into that, and I skipped my whole what's it called, prep rally or like your introduction to high school. I skipped that and went and smoked weed behind a shed. And I walked around with a joint lit, and it was like all my native friends to this day that were standing there, just looking at me when I walked around. And this was like when I was like super innocent, didn't have a tattoo on my body, baby face as fuck. This is before the Omegle shit.
Yeah.
I walked around with a joint. I was just like, hey guys, like, what's up? And they were smoking weed too. And it was like, bro,
Instant.
let's
Yeah.
smoke. And we
Yeah.
dapped each other up and we just started like passing around a joint. And then they were my friends from then on out. So
That's
like
how it
Canadians, if you're raised, it's not even Canadians, honestly. It's if you're raised right,
Yep.
there's no such thing as a race.
Oh yeah.
Facts. It's just
Like-
a human race.
There's really, there's no such thing. It's like, damn, you're a little darker than I am. That's cool. Like it doesn't change anything. There's still a person that's gonna fucking have fun with you. And white people have done some fuck shit. Like they used to turn black people into lampshades and fucking couches. Like that's a fact. They used to like skin them and turn their skin into leather because they didn't see them as a human. So this right now that's happening, it needs to fucking happen because white people are honestly like fucked.
Bro,
Majority of white people are fucked.
White people be fucking pissing me off,
Especially
bro.
them rich white people.
They be fucking embarrassing the shit out of like just
Like
normal ass.
yeah, no,
dudes.
think of any genocide that's ever happened in the world. So let's
All
go
white
with
people. You're right. Like,
with Hitler's genocide.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah.
With Native American genocide that listen, I think we should target that next after like if this is like a revolutionary thing to where we actually fight until there's a change, we should definitely change the fact that you guys celebrate Thanksgiving on the day you caused the genocide. Like
Yeah,
you Americans.
bro.
Dude, when that was Thanksgiving,
can't,
Canadians like, we
son.
want Thanksgiving. We swapped our Thanksgiving because we realized the day that you celebrate is the day you killed millions of Native Americans and beheaded
Fucked
them
up
and raped
shit.
their wives and like, bro,
Yeah, dude.
America's fucked.
yeah, it's fuck. And you guys still celebrate that. And like that's the problem that we're facing is people aren't educated enough to understand that. Like you guys need to change that.
We need to change a lot of things, bro. There's a lot of problems in America.
The gun laws though, no, keep those.
Well, there's a lot of good
They're
things.
trying to change
dude,
those.
Like so, Dude, we're just turning this into a podcast all of a sudden. Fuck it.
Dude, fucking interview, podcast it.
Yeah, so I've heard that a lot of comedians in Canada get fucking they get arrested for just jokes, bro. So like that's one thing America does have still, and it's getting breached though, is freedom of speech.
Yep.
You know, there's actually a thing that was in Canada called the language police.
Are you kidding me? The language.
Yeah, but it wasn't
police?
it wasn't like a freedom of speech thing. It was like if you're in Quebec, you weren't allowed to go to an English school, and this is still a thing today. So in Quebec, they don't have any English school. It's all French.
Because they're French. Yeah.
Yeah. So they want to hold that because that's their heritage. I mean, they didn't want to be a part of Canada. They were what was it called? New Acadia. That's what they called themselves, and it was a French thing. So now that we're on the topic, I just think it's fucked up. In Quebec, you can't speak English. Like tourists can, but like at schools, anything educational, police, like anything government or anything systematic has to be French. And if you don't follow that, there's police who will actually act on it, and it's horrible.
What?
Yeah, no, it's bad.
That's not even. I can't even comprehend that, to be honest. Like,
So if my mom had to move there for a job, nothing systematic, just like she could speak English and do her job, I would have to go to a French school and educate myself in French. There's language police. Yeah. That's only there though. Like that's only Quebec. Everyone else is like, bro, get with the fucking program, you know?
dude, it just don't make no sense, bro. Because, like, why wouldn't you want to be free?
Bilingual.
You know what I'm saying? Or that too, yeah,
whatever,
sure.
yeah.
But, like,
Why wouldn't you want to be bilingual?
yeah, no, like,
Donde está la leche?
where's the milk, son? I grew up, or I didn't grow up. I grew up in Portland, but I went down part of high school in Southern California, and all my homies were either Mexican or Persian. And or one of my homies is actually from Palestine. So like,
But
all
see,
my
like that's
homies were
I think the biggest problem, and like since you brought that up, it hit my attention. I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead, bro.
But like the whole, this is the problem. The whole racist America. So do you remember in history class how they talked about how the government made ghettos and put other races in it specifically?
100% systematic
Okay.
racism.
Yeah, so like that's where it started. But now that we think about it, it's like, why is racism still a thing? We're all like trying to figure it out. It's because people who live in like some suburban neighborhood or some rich neighborhood, they only see white people, bro. Their whole life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like they're in that little bubble. And then people like you and me who are like diverse and like thrown into like the actual world and not like bubbled in this
Not just
thing.
all
Like
white people.
yeah.
it was like white, natives, blacks, Asians, like,
Yep.
and we were all cool. Like there was no problem with it,
Yeah.
bro. I think
Why don't we just diversify more? Like literally, like that's all that needs to
Well,
happen. Like get out of.
But
your
it's not that
fucking-
easy though, too, because like the systematic racism made it so like it's harder for people of a different race other than white to get certain jobs.
Well,
So like
100%.
they can't afford to have the property in that specific place. The government really did a play there, and it's hard to get around because there's so many factors that grew off it.
And that's usually
It's
because
fucked.
the people are like rich and they lived in those bubbles. like
Yeah,
you
it's because
said.
they reaped the benefits when
Yeah.
they could get rich, and now they're still rich. Now they live in those bubbles. Well, the people they oppressed at the time of getting rich now are still oppressed based under the fact they can't get jobs that give you the same amount of income, and it's.
Yeah. That song. That
Let's
you,
go riot, bro. I'm sneaking into America. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's
come
go
to
fucking.
Portland, bro.
Hey,
We'll go to a
dude,
protest.
I'll fucking fly
Let's go
your ass
fucking.
out right now.
No,
bro.
let's break cop cars and let's target the actual government.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
not
go
with
to
the whole.
precincts.
Dude, honestly, like this is a terrible idea, but a great idea at the same time. It's terrible for a lot of reasons, and you'll understand when I say it. But it's a fucking genius idea for like fuck all these politicians in this government. Let's just stop paying taxes, bro.
Bro,
Like there's a lot of things within that
yeah.
will fuck up
What if
the
everyone
economy.
just stopped voting?
Yo,
But, like, fuck
wait,
paying
hold
taxes,
on for
bro.
a second. Boston Tea Party.
You
They
know what I'm
targeted
saying?
tax revenue.
Yeah. That's
So
what I'm saying,
they started
bro.
dumping the highest tax shit over
'Cause
the
then the
over
people-
into
Yeah.
the water,
the
like
people
coffee,
in
tea.
control wouldn't be getting their money.
Yo,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's a
Just
good-ass
stop.
idea.
That's
paying
what we need to
fucking
do.
taxes.
Everybody, until this changes, just don't pay tax. That'll fuck the government.
Bro,
We
who's
literally
getting
fund
paid
everything.
now? Who's getting paid now, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
none
no
of y'all
one's
making
working.
this money now.
Like, if
What
no
are you
one's
gonna
working-
do? You gonna
got-
charge everyone in America? Like you gonna open up that much credit to
Not
pay you back?
anymore, son.
Nope.
Fuck that, bro. I take
wouldn't
what I
work,
want.
'cause-
Bro, you got
'cause
me
credit-
wild now.
Oh no, bro, we gotta do it. Don't
We
pay
riding.
tax.
Tax
We
evading.
riding now, son.
And yo, that cop car that cop's driving, I paid for that in taxes.
Exactly.
Give me that shit.
That's what I'm
Yup.
saying. It's anarchy,
back,
bro. Because
bro.
you can't. There's no more firefighters. There's no
Yo,
more fucking
I hope you guys.
policemen.
You probably didn't realize this, but
Anarchy.
Yup.
Yeah. Bro, I actually
That's
have a
the-
brand.
that's the whole point of the brand,
right
bro.
Here. Like a fucking fire brand.
That's an anarchy
The whole-
symbol.
the whole brand behind the whole like V in the name is the anarchy, like stand up for what's
Yeah.
right.
No, but I literally have
So-
a brand, not like my brand, but a brand, like a fire
Burned it
brand
into 'em.
on my heart. That's an anarchy sign.
Bro, you're telling me I got burn marks all over my arms. I used to play a game. Canadians are crazy at the same time as nice. We used to play a game. You put your arms together like this, but like the outward arm like that. And you like puff up a fucking cigarette until it's red hot and then drop it between your arms and it's burning both of you. And whoever holds it longer wins.
Yeah.
Like whoever pulls away is a bitch. So I've never lost. It feels like 4 bees stinging you in the same spot, but
Yeah, I was also young and dumb, like we were talking earlier when I was
I
in
would
my
do it,
early
bro.
20s. No, I have we heated up a tire iron. I have a T on my arm for my last name and for his first name. Like literally, that's why I have a
Big
T on
ass
my
T
arm
on his arm.
with a
It's just-
tire iron,
It's-
son,
yo,
at a bonfire.
aside from us looking like we live in the same place, like the trees and shit, I think we had the same childhoods.
Bro, it was fucked. That's all I can
We used to
tell
do
you.
we used to do smiley faces, bro, with our lighters.
With the
You'd light it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the smiley face.
Oh my god.
We lived in the same place in
Yeah.
different countries, bro. That's cool.
Oh, bro. Hey, that's because we're all connected, bro. That's why all this shit's fucking pissing me off. Like, we're all
Yo.
one, bro. Like, let's just be one. Like, fuck.
I
the
hate
hate.
how and the news is like leaving out the parts of where there's cop cars driving through the protesters and tear gassing to let
Oh.
Trump take a picture
and
with the
these
Bible,
fucking
and it's
brick
like,
pallets that just get dropped off randomly. Come on, son. There's some crazy shit.
But then
going
they
on.
also won't show the good shit too. Like
Yeah.
they just only
Like the
highlight
actual
negative
peaceful
like
shit.
people
protest?
just like people holding up the
Yeah.
fist or like putting their hands up and just chanting.
And then they
The thing
they won't
is-
show the cops.
I think there's a huge agenda because
Yeah.
it doesn't 2020 would not lay out like this, and I'm gonna explain it in a way that it makes sense. Is like COVID-19 hits, and this is like some conspiracy shit, theory shit, but like COVID-19 hits, we're not allowed to leave the house. Media is filled with COVID-19. We're not allowed to see anything other than COVID-19. That was literally what we had. It's almost like Ebola when it was a thing, even though only one person in America had Ebola.
Yeah.
It was like this huge thing.
Yeah.
Every election, there's a huge thing. Every single one. And I think it's to incite fear. But the whole thing with COVID is like, they did this, block the media, then release that they have like verified UFOs. They don't know what the hell is flying. It's not with their identity. Like they can't tell it. It went against our laws of physics, and we can't understand it. But that's the UFO, verified,
You're
real
onto
thing.
some
Parallel
shit, bro.
universe.
You're onto some shit,
Okay.
bro.
Okay, and then George Floyd happened. And when a cop is doing brutality, he knew what he was doing. When a cop is on camera, they
Yeah.
back off. This man didn't. He
Yeah,
sat
he's
there and did it.
100% doing it. Like
So he knew what he was doing. So what? And there was someone filming it. Why didn't anybody around George fucking hit the cop off? I would have suckered that motherfucker in the mouth if I knew he was dying. I don't care if I get arrested. Like
No
he doesn't
shit.
need to die for this shit.
All of us are
Yeah.
fucking pushing in on that. Like, we're doing that. Like,
So that happened, and then all we seen is police brutality. I mean, Ahmaud Arbery started it, and then it drifted to Breonna Taylor and Sean Reed, and then George Floyd. So it all happened really close together, and then they admitted that they found evidence of a parallel universe where time runs backwards.
Yep. Like what? They'll just drop that in.
They dropped that in the middle of it so no one understands it, and then they move on, and they're like, all right, back to the protest,
Like,
and
oh, yeah, this
no
happened.
one. no news source has blasted that UFOs are real. No news source has blasted that there's a parallel universe, because in retrospect it ruins every religion.
Yeah.
If there's aliens, religion's not real, and that would cause millions of people who are following religion to realize, like, why does it matter what I do right now if I'm not going to pay for it later?
Yeah.
Because religion's just another law, especially like if you kill someone, yes, you go to jail for life. But after that life, you're still in jail in hell. And that's why people follow that so specific, because they're scared of that sense itself.
Yeah,
so if
fear.
religion was if religion was disproved entirely, there would be no reason for them to follow that. It's like, all right, fuck it. Like, I don't suffer later. Let's do it now. And they're trying to like fucking bury that in between, but still release it so they can have that save face shit. Where was this energy when we were storming Area 51, bro?
Bro, where's this energy for anything else? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
The government's lying about a lot more. Yes, they're racist. Yes, they oppress. But like, the technology we received, this was verified by military in 2002 when smarter phones were coming out, like slide phones with keypads and shit.
my dog's acting a fool real quick, so keep talking.
Bro,
to
I
him,
hear it,
but
like-
I'll be right back. Yeah, she's nutty, bro. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. So, like, when the phones started getting smarter, they released that they already had that technology 15 years in the past. So anything the military has is 15 years, roughly, more advanced than what we have now. And understandably, because you don't want, people in their homes to have the same technology that you have to shoot a fucking laser and destroy a city, You don't want that. Or a nuke, So all of the stuff we have now was thought of 15 years prior. So it's like, what do they have right now? Like, what do they know right now
That's
that
what they've told us. Who knows how far ahead they
because
actually
imagine what 2005 was. We had fucking Razor flip phones and fucking LG slides and maybe a BlackBerry in like 2008. Like, we had all this shitty stuff, and now we're on like facial recognition, fingerprint scanners on our devices, high quality internet streaming like this, whereas before we had dial up. So what do they have now?
Yeah, like some crazy shit. Well, you seen when Hitler was like had his whole regime, they were like making like anti-gravity fucking.
I seen that,
saucers and shit. So like that was hella long ago. So who the fuck knows what the fuck they got?
It's fucked. It makes me nervous. Like, I actually have like a whole like survival ready kit to fucking go. Just like dip, because the way 2020's planning out is like
the end of the world.
Bro, like the only thing left is that we're gonna get invaded by aliens. Like that's the only thing left now.
For like World War III, a whole country to be on fire. Now a country's in riots. France is enforcing segregation. They're taking black people, putting them to the side, and then taking white people, letting them go.
France is
so
doing
like
that right now?
Yeah.
No shit.
Oh shit.
There was a Black Lives Matter protest in France, and apparently the only ones who were protesting were black, because Black Lives Matter. So like when they came up the subway, they were taking all black people and putting them to the side. There's a video of it.
Bro,
all the white people got to walk free.
What are we
all
going
the black
back
people were
in
like
time,
corralled.
son? Like that shit you were saying. Like what the fuck is happening?
It's fucked.
And that's
so,
why
like,
the riots have to happen.
That's why they have to happen, but it's like, are we really equipped to fight entire governments?
True that. Like and shit.
Like,
I got an
like in a country that was poor, like Iran or Iraq, like they can do that. They can fight on horseback and actually like do damage. Here, they'll just send up a fucking Apache helicopter, or like they have like 16,000 of them, bro, and they'll just gun everyone down. Like, we can't fight this right now. Like, we need to start putting money forward to like Second Amendment, but in a military fashion.
Bro, they literally flew a drone over Minneapolis. They flew a drone. And I'm not talking about no fucking radio controlled bullshit.
Like one of those
fucking
missiles and shit.
Drones that drop missiles on fucking other country drones.
Like they don't even have to have someone flying that shit.
Yeah, like what the fuck, bro? Over your own civilians? Like this is getting wild. So
there's a website called crazyshit.com. A lot of porn on the website. a lot of like beheadings from Brazil, but it's like where everything that's not censored on the internet you can see. And I went and looked at crazy shit and looked at riot videos that are happening right now, and it's not like what you see on social media, bro. It's a whole nother level that they're trying to hide so they don't like promote anarchy. It's going crazy.
Yeah, I seen some video. My homie showed it to me on his Facebook. Like these Antifa members are raiding some dude's house, or not his house, his business, and they straight cave his head in with a fucking skateboard.
Yup.
Like shit's going nuts, man.
It's going nuts, and I pray everyone makes it safe, but at the same time, this shit needs to happen. Like, we're fighting for human rights. It's not the fact that we're fighting for businesses, right?
Yeah.
So, like, who cares if they fucking loot a Target? Like, Target's $1 billion company that has insurance. They're just gonna get paid out, make a new store.
Fine,
like, they're gonna be fine. Anybody, like any independent business owner, you legally, it's like driving a car. You need to have either home insurance or you need to pay for business insurance. That's a law. It's almost like healthcare in Canada. You know what I mean? Like that's a mandatory thing.
No shit, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. So if someone's business gets burnt down, bro, people literally do insurance fraud to get paid out because you get paid out more than the business is worth because you get damages on top of it. So anybody whose business gets burned down, they're fucking golden, bro. They're paid out. They can make a new store and be set for 3 years on top of that. What's up?
Can they though right now with all the money that like for the stimulus checks and that's been transferred and shit? Like will the government even provide that?
They have to. I mean, Trump said that he's standing with the businesses. Like they have to. Like that's you pay for insurance. If they don't pay that, then it's a whole nother fucking issue on top of what's going on already.
Dude,
they're printing money. Like
yeah, 100%.
It's they have to be like the economy has to be close to collapsing. But yeah, if we don't pay taxes, bro, that's a fucking protest.
That's what I'm saying, son. Like
they can't arrest us all, and they can't charge us all because we don't have money to pay it with, and then we just take credit out, and then that fucks the whole economy on the credit side of things. So
it's 330 mil. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? What if I just stop paying my bills? What are you gonna do? You gonna come take it? Good luck. Like, bro, I'm strapped up. Good luck.
I mean, on the 7th, we're not supposed to spend any money. The goal of it for the 7th is don't spend $1 and see how it hits.
Is that in Canada or in America, or what do you?
I think it's trying to be made worldwide, but T.I. said it in America. He said, like, it started off as, like, black people don't spend any money on the 7th as, like, a big protest, but I think, like a lot of people are hopping on it, like, fuck it, like, we're not spending $1. So on the 7th, you're not allowed to buy anything.
So let's see how, like, if the fucking Dow and...
Because that'll be a fucking hit, bro. Like, a day of nothing, like, that's a hit.
Yeah. That would be awesome, bro. Let's do it and see. Like, one day and see how much that changes. Imagine not paying your taxes for a month now.
But they could just alter the numbers, you know? Like, they could just, like, show it being something different.
Dude, there's a lot of shit, dude.
To an extent, though, because then you turn into a country like Japan, where you're paying, like, 9,000 yen for a fucking cup of coffee. Or, like... Like Mexico, where it's like 1,000 pesos is $100. Like, you get inflation, and then that ruins the country's economy. Germany went through that exponentially after World War II, and they were owed to pay back all the countries and reparations to everybody.
They'll probably move to a cryptocurrency anyways.
Bitcoin, yo, funny story about that. I was 11. I was in the hacking community. So like, no, bro, like someone hit me offline. What's the stature? Is it? I think it's 5 years for internet crimes.
Yeah, let's not put this on.
Like the statute of limitations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 years. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so this dude fucking hit me offline, and he was like trying to be a big ass hacker, but I was like involved, and we turned off his hydro and his water.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And he called me like crying, bro. He was like, my dad's gonna kill me and all that shit. But that was when Bitcoin was like less than a cent, bro, for one.
Damn.
And I told my mom, I was like, hey, I think this is gonna pop off. It's like cash, but there's no tracking to it. No one knows who owned the cash. Like if you get paid cash, it's on paper.
Yeah, it's like the new gold mine. You're just mining out fucking Bitcoin.
Yeah, so I was like, I want to invest. I want to buy 50 Bitcoin. And my mom told me it's like the stock market and it would fucking die. But like $50 in Bitcoin when it was less than a cent for one Bitcoin, and then it peaked at 20,000.
Bro.
20,000 for one, bro. I did the math.
That's like
I
a
literally
milli,
did the
son.
math. No. After taxes, after investment taxes, not like actual like 30%, but like investment taxes are a lot lower because you're putting risk. After investment taxes on $50 worth of Bitcoin when I was fucking 10 years old or 11 years old, to when it was 20,000 for one Bitcoin, I had $79 million after tax. If my mom gave me $50 to invest and hold.
Damn.
So you
son.
never did it.
Nope, she wouldn't give it to me, bro.
Obviously.
And like when Bitcoin blew up, I like showed it to her. I showed her my phone. I was like, "Look at this." Huh?
Hey, well, there's a reason. Like earlier, you said
We
you didn't want to be that
we
rich.
could have
Be
been
that-
living in the nicest house in our own compound and still had money to throw at the fucking window or wipe our ass with. Like,
That's crazy, bro.
so I bring it up every time she's around because it's funny as hell. It's like,
Remember that Bitcoin
could've-
shit, mom?
we could have been rich, mom.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
that's
fuck,
funny.
bro.
We turned into a podcast, but
Yeah, we turned into a podcast. I mean, are you down, fool? You still down?
I don't care. Like, it's your video. How many hours you want on the video, bro?
Oh, I don't give
I
a
mean, we
fuck,
kinda
bro.
need to
We're
get some- this-
shit, we're gonna. Oh yeah, we're out of weed though, so we might have to go buy some weed one time.
No, that's cool. I still got like half an O, so I'm good.
Hey, put that in the fucking mic package. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. fool. I'm just kidding.
Canada has scent-proof packs now that are
No,
for
they
sale at the
don't.
post office.
No,
Yeah, because you can order weed online. You can order weed online, so they have like scent-proof packs. Because legally, I can ship this to my friend who lives in Canada, and they don't want the mail smelling like weed, so they put it in a scent-proof pack.
That's
Wow.
sick, bro. Why?
That's some next
Yeah,
level
bro.
shit.
Hey, honestly, let me get some of those. The scent-proof packs. So I can ship
You want to
the
know a
shit.
trick?
Hey. Don't
Nah,
do
you
that.
want to know a trick? If you, okay, I'm not saying you selling, but if like you wanted to sell, okay, and like you don't want the risk of like dropping off weed at your homie's house. I'm not saying I did it.
No,
I'm
of
not.
course not.
I'm not. I'm not
Of course
indicting
not.
myself.
No,
No, of
never
course
do
not.
this.
I
But
would
like,
never do it
if
either.
if a guy was to, there's a law to where cops can't look through your mail without a search warrant because it's private property. So just
So
put
you
it
dump
in
it
an
in the mail.
envelope or a box with a shipping label on it that's completely fake, and they can't open it when they pull you over.
That's true. It's a federal law here. No, I
Just say
yeah,
if a guy were to do it and you're dropping off weed, put it in an envelope with like a fake ass
it's a federal
you know,
offense.
thing.
That's a good fucking point right
Yeah,
there.
federal.
sure
If
it's
they need a
scent-proof, 'cause
search
they will
warrant
get
to
the
open
fucking
any
dog.
package in the mail.
That's a good ass point right there.
Let's just say a guy I knew got off a lot of times with that.
Yeah.
No, let's not say that. That never happened. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking
Guy
about.
He
you
got
got off a
caught.
lot.
He got caught.
He got caught. He's in jail now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
guy, man.
Mm.
I don't know what happened to him.
Could definitely do it though. And then also, if you're bagging out weed, right? Guy I knew did this. if you're bagging out weed and like weighing it for like a quarter and you're selling it, if it's bagged in multiple bags, it's for resale and they charge you a distribution. But if you put all those mini bags in a big bag and close it, it's technically all in one bag, and it's not distribution. So
Finesse.
guy I knew did that.
Man.
A guy I knew, literally, because I was in it with him. So this is
Whoa.
this is a true story.
Whoa, hold
Whoa,
up,
whoa,
indictment.
Whoa.
No, bro. This is old school shit and it's legal now. Like fuck all that. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
We're legal.
It
It
out
wasn't
here,
legal
bro.
then though.
No.
It wasn't
not
legal then.
It was not legal
So
then.
I
And
mean,
this
it's still
is
not
also-
legal to sell. So
yeah,
be
but
careful.
bro, this is like 20 years ago. Like I was in high school when this happened.
Hey,
So-
Statute of limitations got you. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
We good. So I was selling some shit in high school. I also had a encoder for IDs. I used to sell fake IDs. Let's run it. We sold fake IDs that if you literally had to scan it, like it would say that you were registered to the DMV. We did some shit, bro. And anyway,
Some real
I'm
shit.
with my homie. We got pounds, bro. Like too much to have on
much.
one person at one point. And he's like,
Very
"Oh, bro,
illegal
these
amounts.
fools back at my old high school before he transferred to where I went, they're like, these fools are trying to buy right now." And I was like, "All right, bet." So we go over there. This idiot has all of it in his backpack. He gets into a van with them, and these motherfuckers throw him out the van, steal our product, mind you, that I paid back. And the dude that sold it to me was bigger than this fuck. And this fool is 6'5", 300 pounds or whatever you are, 280 or whatever.
Big boy.
He was bigger than Shrug, and like, bro,
Wait, pause. You just gonna go over 6'5" without letting me say a word? What the fuck?
bro, he's big as fuck. What are you talking about?
Yeah, bro.
I'm 6'1" in my Nike Saturn 720s. All right, and they got a big ass shoe on them. All right, what the hell's happening?
Sorry,
Oh,
bro.
we big, bro. I mean, I'm not that big, but I'm bigger than.
How big are you?
What was that?
Don't lie to him.
5'10"?
Why does it sound like corn?
5'9"
5'9" and 3/4. But I'm 220, bro. Come on. My mom was
I'll drink
5'2".
more than
His
you.
mom. No, you don't.
Bro, this man has been drinking since he was coherent enough to talk.
Let's if we're on whiskey, I stand a chance. Beer, no. I feel like beer is your vice.
I don't think either one's true, to be honest, bro.
This man is a machine.
I'm gonna have to say that,
I'm gonna have to link up with you, and we're just gonna have to run it.
bro.
And just so you know, I'm out smoke you too. I mean, what?
No, you not.
It's like, what? I don't do that.
Dude,
but-
16-year-old
would.
Chase was out smoking Snoop Dogg. Bong hit every 10 minutes. I'm not lying. Like a gram bong rip every 10 minutes. I did it when I moved in the house.
Bro,
Like, it was bad.
We're gonna have to make this happen somehow. As soon as all this bullshit's over and done with.
Dude, I'm telling you, give me whiskey, I'll outdrink. I'll be fucked up, but I'll drink more and still be awake. And then I'll smoke more than you at the same time, bro.
Oh my
I'll
God,
crossfade
bro. I'm like Steve will
I
do it.
promise.
Come at me, bro.
I promise. Bro, the other night I drank a 2-6, smoked like 4 bong rips in a row, and ate like 8 grams of shrooms. But I ate the shrooms when I was blackout drunk, so I didn't know I was on shrooms when I was like back to consciousness.
When you're coming back.
I forgot, bro. I forgot, and I was like, "Yo, I feel really weird." And I was having sex with my girl, and I said, like, "Yo, like I need to go to the bathroom." So I went to the bathroom because I was like the walls were breathing.
Yeah.
And I looked in the mirror, and my pupils were just fucking swole. And I was like, "Bro, it looks like I'm on shrooms." And I was like, "I have those." And I went and looked for the bag, bro. It was empty.
You're like, I don't have those.
I was like, "Oh no!" Like I ate like 8 grams. Smoked like
bro.
probably like 3 grams of weed and then drank like a 2-6. It was bad.
I love how you call it a 2.6. Like, is that a fifth? No, 750 milliliter is a fifth here. Oh no, wait.
26
that's right.
ounces. 26
Oh,
ounces.
so
of
you call
alcohol.
them ounces? All right, so
Yeah, so like a
750
fifth.
milliliters a fifth. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, and then we have a Mickey, which is 350 milliliters.
Yeah, that's a half gal for us.
Yeah, we call it a Mickey.
Yeah, I drink.
Then we got a
Little
40,
tall
which
boys.
is like the up from a 26er, and then we got a 60, and then we have a Texas Mickey, which is just like a fucking bottle like this big.
It's called a
the
Texas
fuck?
Mickey up there.
Yeah. Like the 100, like the big ass fucking
Yeah.
bottle where you can fit like more than like
You could
probably
put a
like
baby in there,
$100
probably.
and change. Yeah, you could put a couple pounds of weed in that motherfucker. Like it's huge.
All right, fool. We're
we
getting
got
off
a-
the rails out here, bro. I need to go buy some marijuana for myself.
We got 10
And
to garden.
we got to tend the garden.
Dude, smoking weed's bad for you. I just want to say that the devil's lettuce has nothing but temptation and sin.
Yeah, let's go off that tangent. Like, kids don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do
Okay.
alcohol. What'd you say?
Said, okay.
Okay.
Don't do drugs, okay.
Okay. Bro, that
Don't
shit's
drink alcohol.
hilarious, bro. That's the best show ever. I'm still childish enough to watch that shit, bro.
Cocksucking ass licking uncle fucker. You don't eat, don't sleep, don't mow the lawn. You just fuck your uncle all day long.
Oh my god, bro. All right, fool.
Alright,
I think we have
I'll
to.
salute.
I think we have to kill this out, bro. I appreciate
Double
you fucking
salute.
doing
Double
this. This is
salute.
fucking awesome, man. You the goat. Like, we
I'ma go
can't
get
wait
hammered,
to see
though.
your new shit.
So
Oh,
I'ma get
I'm gonna get hammered too, bro. Don't worry.
I'm gonna
about
get
that.
hammered.
Hey, let's hear
New
those
shit.
beats.
I will give you the early links as soon as I get them, and then for the beats I'll send those over once I structure them
All right, man.
because they're just loops at this point. But I got you.
That's what's up, bro. You the home.
And
Fucking goat.
what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go mix that record just to like give it like a good sound on my verse, and then you have your verse mixed.
Yeah.
He did some other shit since he sent it to you. Yeah.
Do you want me to
Okay,
send it?
send me your vocals. Yeah, send me all the stems to it, and then I'll run it through a mastering program that I have that'll like bring it all up to quality.
Okay.
All right.
So the beat and everything are like where your voice is most predominant, it'll turn the beat frequency down so you fit in better, and where my voice is more predominant, it'll do the same thing.
Okay.
So we just like
I got
tune into the beat.
Yeah.
So send me that ASAP before you go get weed. All right.
Well, I can't do it because it's at my house.
It's at his house. Yeah.
But when he takes me back, I'll send it to you.
Okay, I'll mix my verse then. That's cool.
Hey, it's
That's
all
cool.
good.
I'll mi-
brother. We'll get it. Hey,
I'll mix
don't
that
leave,
and
though.
then master later.
Don't leave when we fucking. I'm just gonna stop recording, bro.
I'm gonna go take a piss, and we're not done the interview yet, or the
interview-
podcast at this
interview
point.
podcast. No,
Or
that's what I'm saying.
do the
We're
outro.
killing that out. I was just gonna say. I was just gonna talk
How-
to you
how
for
long-
a second.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
I don't know how long this is, but we out though. Deuces.